Where art thou, chatfishies? Where art my chatfish? My round little guys with burgers and fries. There's chat. Hello, chat, and welcome back from your little bucket nap. And then just dust them off a little bit, you know? Like, whoa, thanks for dusting me off, kid. I got a little bit of sand in my eyes. That happens, chat. You get a little bit dirty. Gotta rinse you in the sink a little. And wash all the guck out of my chatfish. Wash all the goop out of my chatfish's little eyeballs. You know how it gets. A little stanky, a little dirty. And nobody likes a dirty chatfish. That's true. Now, my jaw is in pain. I don't know why. Still, I think it's something to do with something. But it's very painful. So I'm not going to open it too much. I'm just going to kind of keep it kind of closed when talking. Because it hurts. It hurts pretty bad. It hurts so bad it affects my eardrum. It's weird, I know. It's like this nerves and stuff, they're connected. So I don't know what's happening with my body, but it's painful. It's painful, and I don't like it. So I'm just gonna be a happy little kid and take it kind of easy with the jaw, you know? You know what I mean? Just relax a little bit, not spurg out as much as right now until that gets better. Total War's back. Oh, I wrote that review. That was me. I did it. She's like, wow, Kib. And then they slap Kib because they're fucking angry. So yes, I re-downloaded Rome Remastered. We could do more Medieval 2, but I figured I'll show off things because things are progressing and I want to encourage chatfishies to check out these things. Genghis Kek has been a member for 35 months. Thank you for long-term support. Very generous. Very generous. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Alright, so we've got a couple of things here mod-wise. Original Wonder videos. Oh, we can turn that on. Skynet Blood mod. Skynet sounds good. You know what I mean? Skynet. Wait, what about that mod I downloaded? Is it not working no more? Start crying because I downloaded a mod for this and I don't think it's see it here. Wait, did you even download my mod? What? The mod is marked as incompatible with this mod. This mod will conflict. I know that. I know that game. Alexander faction is unlocked. What? I could have. Scorched Ground. This mod will conflict with one or more enabled mods. Skynet Blood mod? Oh. Okay. No blood for Kib. That's okay. We don't need blood. So yeah, I found a mod that's basically called Scorched Ground for Barbarian Invasion. What it does is it effectively just adds a bunch of really cool stuff to Barbarian Invasion and whatnot. That basically makes it a lot more spicy. And Barbarian Invasion is basically an expansion to Rome Total War. Rome Total War Remastered is pretty good. I really wish they'd make a sequel. I found out recently that there's an expansion for Empire Total War that came out about a month ago. And it's called New World. And I was like, wow, that's cool. I want to stream that to Chatfish because New World sounds really fun. And then I found out that New World is exclusively a mobile expansion. So it's not on the PC. Now, I know what you're thinking, like, what the fuck? The mobile games for Empire Total War is getting expansions? It added 55 new playable factions or some shit? Yeah, like, Empire Total War for your phone is way cooler than Empire Total War on the PC. Because Empire Total War for your phone has more mechanics, more features, and other restored cut content things. You can play as Ireland, you can play as America, you can play as Norway, you can play as, like, Greece and stuff. It's agitating. Does Kip still have wisdom teeth? Clams. Bone zone. No, I had my wisdom teeth removed. It's like, when I bite, like, sometimes it crunches my jaw in the back. And it hurts really bad. And I think it's because I laid on my side or something. I don't know. So I've been trying to not have it hurt. Because God forbid it's something medical, right? Because I can't afford that. So I just hope that it gets better. You know what I'm saying? Remastered Barbarian Invasion to Invasion for the modern audience. You're a little personality fish. He's like, hey, New game, Chatfish. Now we have a couple of ideas. We have Magnum, Gigantus, which I think is like the big map. Oh god. I don't know what the difference between Magnum and Gigantus is. I know the Spain campaign is basically a survival campaign for Spain. So we've got a couple of choices here. We're gonna fucking scream, oh my god. What's Magnum? I don't get the difference between Gigantus and Magnum. They're set in the same period, 465. That was funny. What the fuck? Alright, so we've got a couple options, chat. So, should we play as... Turn down a bit, it's a little loud. Should we play as a barbarian or imperial faction? Barbarian. Oh, it didn't work. Imperial. Start screaming at Chatfish. Barbarian. Because at this point, this is Barbarian Invasion. You can play as a Barbarian or an Imperial faction. Imperial is somebody who already has a pre-established empire. So like the Sassanid Empire, the Western Roman Empire, the Eastern Roman Empire, the Romano-British Empire. Because yes, the Romano-British at this point will get cut off and they get invaded and stuff like that. Oh my god. It says it's pretty fucking hard. Even the Eastern Roman Empire is slated as hard, by the way. The barbarians would be like the Celto-Pictish Alliance, the Germanic Frankish tribes, the Vandals, the Huns, the Visigoths, the Sarmatians, the Saxons, the Alemanni, the Lombardi, Burgundy, the Amazes, the Alemanni tribes. Can you play as the Saxons? In this, yes, you should be able to, right? Sarmatians. Yeah, Saxons. Saxons are a valid playable faction. The Saxon tribe. And they are in the base game, I'm pretty sure, as well. Alright, let's go to... let's go to settings, excuse me. And clean up some stuff. Oh, there's nothing to clean up in here. Lens flare, no. Distortion effects, nay. Nighttime shadows. Unit size, extreme, experimental. Yes, because it sounds funny.
Does it sound funny, Gibbs?
Welcome to stream, little kitten. He's like, meow. And then I rub his little belly. He's like, meow. And then I grab him and kill him.
Did you get a good night's rest? Did you get a good evening's rest?
Yes. That fucking Wonder Song thing was terrible. I don't know if you saw that. Oh my god. It was so sleepy inducing. My jaw still hurts.
He looked cringe.
I just hope my jaw heals soon.
What happened to your jaw?
I don't know, I fucked it up or something.
Is it falling off?
I woke up one day and like the right hand side hurts, like where it joins with the skull. And it crunches sometimes when I bite, and it's ouchy as fuck.
That's bad.
It crunches sometimes. So I'm going to tell you something you're not going to like to hear.
What? It's like...
It's probably something you should go get looked at.
I can't afford that.
Yeah,
doesn't matter if you can't afford it.
The body's gotta heal itself. Human bodies are resilient.
Yeah, you know what happens when the body can't do it?
It's like...
It gets worse.
Falls up.
What's probably happening, Kibbs, is that your teeth are not...
What's on my tooth
decay.
What?
If your jaw is grinding, it's probably something to do with your teeth, Gibbs.
Huh? No, it's like the jaw bone.
Oh, did you just pop your fucking jaw? Is that all you did?
I don't know. I slept on it probably weird. That's where I think this all began. I was sleeping on my side, but I started putting my arm underneath the pillow. But it kind of put pressure on my jaw, and I think that's what happened.
All you did, okay, all you did was pop your jaw.
That's right, things happen. I don't know. So I'm trying to lay on my other side.
You made it sound like
Don't eat anything crunchy
You're-
for a few days.
you're-
Use
you're-
alternating hot and cold compresses before bed, and take ibuprofen. No, I don't have money for that, but that's okay. We don't need that. Or Tylenol. I still have that. My
Lord, he's
medical
already
stuff
full of them.
consists of I've got some towels and napkins if I cut myself. I'm just like, what the fuck?
You don't even have any band-aids. Wow. Band-aidless kid.
Oh, Chatfish are tied for whether they want to be a barbarian faction or an imperial faction. This is a mod, little baby doe girl. He's like, baby doe girl. I just like grab him, sit on my lap, and he looks at me. He's like, bruh, just fucking put me down, dude. I don't want to be in your fucking web anymore. It's a mod that's called Scorched Ground. It's for Barbarian Invasion, and I've been kind of looking for a mod for Barbarian Invasion that kind of like expands it. It's got a Spain campaign for 415 AD, which is basically when Spain was going to complete shit, because the Romans still had control of it, but it's a complete disaster zone. Because you've got the fucking Alemanni, the Amazes in the south there. You've got the Vandals scattered everywhere, and the Burgundy coming from the flank over there. Wait, the independents are playable? What the fuck? That's weird. I think Magnum is like the bigger campaign.
You share your screen so we can see what you're talking about.
I will. Chat bitches, like, Jimmy. And they look at me. They're just fucking sad, like, Kib, I'm a little bitch. Help. And then I'm like, no, I don't think
Now,
I...
Chatfish, this is your time. You can clip him saying that. And we can have a soundboard of him going, I'm a little bitch.
I'm a little bitch. I'm a little bitch in a box. It's like a song.
Little
Freaking
bitch in a box.
barbarians.
Little bitch in the box.
We have to be strong, Chatfish.
I have to be strong.
Alright,
Powerful.
so Chatfish have chosen the Imperial faction. So an Imperial faction will be somebody who has a pre-established empire. We have the Sassanids, we've got the Western Romans, the Eastern Romans, and the Romano-British, which I think are kinda it. The Sumite Kingdom? Like, it doesn't even show me where they are. The Hephalite? The Eastern Roman Usurpers? Okay, it's like spawning like other things. You play as the Usurpers? Okay, that's kind of interesting. Huh. Weird. Let's see what else we got. Anything else fancy? There's some weird factions. The Armenians? A part of me feel like some of these are emergent factions. The Hephthalites, the Sassanid Empire rebels, and the Eastern Roman usurpers. It's funny that they're on that list. Alright, so. We've got the Romano-British, which is basically just the British Isles, but the Romans there. We've got Western Roman Empire, which we all know how well they survived. They did so well, Kib. We have the Eastern Roman Empire. And then we have the Sassanid Empire. You know what was always cool about the Barbarian Invasion Gold Edition hands is that Rome Total War, it talked about in the back of the box, like it was like build your empire, and then in the expansion, Barbarian Invasion, defend it. And that would be so cool if it actually, Barbarian Invasion, loaded saves. So you could have built like an empire for any faction, and then you have to defend it. I really wish Rome 2
You
would
load
do that.
in your fucking total map save into the Barbarians map, and the Barbarians pop in, we're gonna beat the shit out of it, and then fucking literally
Just get vaporized.
legions just at every fucking fort, every city. We'll just go to the next one. Jesus Christ, that's a lot of
This is a lot
that's
of
a lot of
garrison.
legion. That's a lot of legionaries.
The walls are fully upgraded. Come on, man. Okay, maybe that bridge. There's like fucking garrison on the bridge staring at them like, oh, you came to
With
the
like
wrong
three
neighborhood.
with like 3 forts.
You came. If it's TMG, very unlikely. You need anti-inflammatory meds today. It will only get worse, otherwise go to dentist. Well, if that's the case, I will take a look at going to get some inflammatory meds tomorrow. But it's too late now. If it gets worse. Thank you, Chatfishies. Dr. Fishies. Put on little doctor hats. Like, Chatfish are scientist fish, actually. Alright, Chatfish, the Romano-British are in the lead at 53%. You have 60 seconds to contest. If not, forever hold your peace. The Romano-British, I'm going to start reading them, because now I'm going to read it. Because now we're under the process of, deciding. So, Britannia has been a part of the Roman world for nearly 350 years and Christian for almost a century. The province was on the edge of the empire, but that didn't make it any less important. Constantine the Great had actually been proclaimed emperor of Eboticum, York, in northern Britannia. A tremor of fear must have gone through the people, however, when the last legions were withdrawn to defend the imperial heartlands. In 410 AD, the inhabitants of Britannia were disappointed to find out that their formal request for help to defend their corner of the Roman Empire had been turned down. Emperor Honorius wrote to them saying, in effect, that they were on their own, and that defense of the Saxon shore, as the vulnerable coastline was called, was in their own hands. Honorius had his reasons, but this was of no satisfaction to the loyal Britons. In place of the Roman Empire, a series of petty leaders and kingdoms emerged to provide some measure of local defense against the Picts in the north and the Saxons from the continent. All owed allegiance to the idea of a high king of Britannia, and they were still recognizably Roman in many ways. The old ways were not going to disappear without a fight. And while the Romano-British are essentially a defensive force in military terms, they are not necessarily one that will inevitably be defeated. So yeah, we're playing as the Romano province, and we've been abandoned by the Western Roman Empire. Just like abandoned. Chatfish are out in their own cube. Very good, Chatfish. Alright, it appears Chatfish have decided almost universally that they want Romano-British. Like Romano-Chatfish. Alright. Let us get started. The rich man has many friends. Proverbs 19:4. The question is, Chet, can we keep the filthy Pictish tribes to the north beat back and suppress and oppress the filthy Saxons, which will navally invade us? These are big questions. As it slowly, but cautiously loads. Alright, let's take a look at this campaign map. Okay, they expanded it quite a bit, I'm pretty sure. At least I don't remember it being this big. Got a good chunk of Africa, even. Because if I remember right, in the original version, it cuts off before it goes all the way to Scotland. So we got the Irish, we got them. We're at war already with these guys. And the Saxons, nope, that's Admiral Numerius. There's a Western Roman Empire city across the coast. We should probably make sure that we have established trade with them. I'm not sure how you view all the information in this, because the UI is confusing. Alright, let's see. Look at this fucking Giga Chatatorius, age 44. He's just like, oh, what's happening?
We wish we could see him, but we can't. Now we can.
End of turn balance. Allies is the Western Roman Empire. Trade partners is the Western Roman Empire. We're already enemies with the Celto-Pictish and the Saxons. So we can expect them to both invade. Move followers. We have a faction heir. And we have one town that's upsetty spaghetti. It's not very happy. Alright, Chatfish. Where's my upsetty spaghetti province? I believe it's Ictus. They have a bad amount of squalor, stinky wet. Disorder, faction leaders from from settlement's official religion. Okay. So we have a couple of things we need to address here. Now, you're going to notice that dominant religion is not Christianity there. So the question is, do we promote Christianity? And we have different versions of Christianity, I notice, with everywhere. Paganism. Okay. Okay. Let's see. What is our religious map mode? See what's going on with the religions. We can see the dominant religions, but we can't see like a map of all the religions. Christianity is our dominant religion. The question we have to ask ourselves, Chatfisher, do we maintain that religion archetype or do we change it? Characters, bodyguard units. Alright, so breakdown of beliefs. Paganism is 50% and Christianity is 50% here. Paganism is again 100% in the north, 100% there. Christianity has not taken up roots outside of Londinium very well. This is a pretty big problem that needs to be addressed. So, yeah. Yeah, I know, Adoman. It's annoying that Feral made a big expansion and update for Empire Total War called A New World, and apparently it's awesome and fixes a lot of problems and adds a bunch of new mechanics and stuff. But that's only for the mobile version of Empire. So Empire Total War received its first expansion. Along with, they've also been fixing the code for Medieval 2 for the mobile version.
That's frustrating.
Yeah, they want you to buy that version, kids.
Yeah, so Empire Total War has a new expansion called A New World, and it adds over 45 new factions. It adds different starting points and time dates. It also adds a slew of new units and stuff and mechanics and stuff like that. As well as the revolution system that was originally cut from the game. So you can actually have like a thing where you transition governments apparently now.
Huh.
Fuzzy's like, what the fuck? What the fuck?
Yes, unironically, yes.
So yeah, you can actually become emergent. So like you can play as the Norwegians, you can play as the Greeks, emergent factions that were kind of like hidden. Or the Irish. They're like, we want to be Irish, kid. And then they look at me because they're fucking mad. So, promote Christianity or slip back into Celtic paganism is what I think is the option.
See.
It's not going to be Romano-Greco-paganism because we're too far north for that, sadly. We're trying a new mod that basically dropped that's pretty big, which basically is for Barbarian Invasion. One of my favorite Total Wars. Because Barbarian Invasion had a lot of really cool mechanics, but never got a lot of mods, sadly. Admiral Numerius. It's like, Numerius! Alright, so the Saxons are going to come from the coast. What can we recruit? We've got Federati, which are fucking ass. Wonderful. Oh, okay, we got a slew of units here to choose from. I really wish the detailed information wouldn't be all the way to the left, where my little Neko head is. But, you know, what can you do? Fundatories, Excludatories, we got Federati Militia, Mercenary Celtic Tribesmen, Federati Slingers, Acuballistari, Limitanii Swordsmen, Fundatores. Okay, so nothing super good. What about Ebericum? Does Ebericum have... No. The best thing we have is Limitanii, which, by the way, is basically just the border guard. That's not particularly good troops. I'm hoping that we can get better troops than Limitanii. How do you build stuff? Oh, that's how you over here. Alright, enables Federati Militia, Federati. Limitanii Committense Iorionis? I don't know how it's that. Committense Spearmen Seniors. Limitanii Swordsmen, Committense Unionis, and Spies and Assassins. Oh my god, there's so much text, it like goes off the screen. Roman City Barracks. Alright, so I think we're gonna get the Roman City Barracks here. And then we'll get the archery, which will give us Exculatori's and other things like that. We need to get a better military recruitment center because we're gonna be invaded. Championship! Like, they scream at me. Okay. In the north, we're going to upgrade our walls because, again, we have to worry about the Celts invading, and they looks like they have a sizable military force, if that's a full thing. Which looks like a full thing, if you ask fucking me. Diva also needs to be upgraded. Our finances are quite high, but again, alright, we're gonna back down here. We're gonna build up communal farming. And so we're gonna turn Ictus into our communal farming area and get that up and running. Okay, Ibericum. Can it recruit? It can. In this case, we're going to get Limitanie Border Guard if we can. Spearmen. Just to lock and hold positions. And we're going to get crossbowmen to fire over them. And we're going to do the exact same on Diva if we can recruit over here. Because we need to prepare. Okay. Milites. Federati Militia. The Federati Militia is better. Alright, in that case, we're going to hold off on recruiting in Diva. Diva will just have to have what it has. Wait, what's that little computer symbol? The settlement's auto-manage. Oh, no, you don't. Get out of here. I don't want you to auto-manage it.
And then they did auto-manage it, and you were sad.
Did I leave auto-managing on? Oh, I hate auto-managing. It's like, AI's like, I'm going to build sewers. It's like, I don't need those. It's like building sewers. Buildings. Grabbing puke. Can we build any agents? Like diplomats? Can we build a spy? Assassino? An assassino wouldn't be a bad idea. But no diplomat, sadly. I want to send a diplomat to the south. Basically to the Eastern Roman Empire and establish trade relations with them. But for now, we'll just have to do with what we got. Okay. We don't have a whole lot of options here. And our army is pitiful at best. With an assassin, we can maybe hope to assassinate the enemy generals. I think it's a setting in the options. Let's take a look. Settings, gameplay, restricted camera, advice level none, reset camera rotation speed. I think we're kind of boned there, boys. I don't see anything in regards to that. I would have put it under gameplay. It's okay. We'll just manually do things each turn. I don't know why those settlements are set to auto-manage. That's just terrible. Oh my god, that's a huge stack.
I mean, where else are they going to go?
Oh boy. They're going straight for Ibericum. So we have a couple of choices. We can march an army north to reinforce Ibericum, or we can let Ibericum defend itself and just hope that it can build up its defenses. Okay, with this bit of intelligence, we can actually take a unit and order them to reinforce from Diva. Which will, again... Oh my god, you can slide units around. That's so useful. I don't know if they'll be able to pump out another unit in time. But they've got a total of 4 units and a general. Bolgos, our faction heir. Now, do we evacuate Ibericum? This is a strategic decision that Chatfish must decide because we are in the middle of a barbarian invasion. Chatfish's policy on religion is to continue to promote Christianity throughout our empire. So, the fate of Ibericum is important, chat. Do we hold it with what it has? Reinforce with everything we have, evacuate entirely, or evacuate the faction heir? Because our faction heir is located here. Does our little guy,
Little fiend, little friend.
this little fucking god, this face is so derpy. Do we leave Bolgios here? He has no traits, so follows. He's publicly loyal, admired, initiate, a battle surgeon. He's a pagan, unfortunately.
But he is loyal.
He is loyal. He also has a level 1 influence. Question is, can I see my faction family tree in here? Or where is family tree? Auto manage is off according here. Family tree right there. Faction leader. Cecilia, Motius, the offspring. Bolgios. Bolgios' parents. Why is the faction tree so weird to look at? There we go. That's much better.
So stream paused on my end.
Oh, okay. That's because I made a pull. Artorius is right here. Artorius is our leader. He's married to Cain. Cain had Cecilia. Motius is 15. He will be of age soon to serve. And then Segovax and Togodamunus. Okay, so.
You're speaking gibberish.
These are our boys, our family boys.
Tokomungus. Finger Bonga Wingy. What are these names?
They're Roman British names. Did you know, Squeal, that this particular period in history is kind of like not really known super well? Because during this period,
a lot of the records were fucking lost.
Emperor Honorius is basically, his hair's on fire because there's a massive barbarian invasion going on in the Western Roman Empire, right? And so while that's ongoing, he withdraws military support and legions from defending the Romano-British Isles, which leave the Roman British to defend themselves with whatever they have. And so they have
Which is funny, because what ends up happening is that's basically the old Roman forts basically became the first British cities.
Yep, like Londinium. Londinium is literally underneath London.
Yeah. That is why it was such a big seat of power. It was literally already built up by the Romans way back when.
When it's time to lock up the court of Justinian, they are wiki characters. What are you talking about, little Juan? He's like, Juan! Justinian down is Eastern, and Eastern Rome is anything to go by. Having someone competent and loyal is more important than that person being a pagan. At this point, we don't really care if they're pagans or not. It's about surviving. We have a massive Celtic army that's right out of sight to our north. We also have what looks like a spy. No, it's a diplomat. We're going to order our assassin to go to the north. As he waddles. And there's that army, led by Captain Talorc. Now, because it's led by Captain Talorc, it doesn't actually have the most amazing
morale,
because, yeah,
that
there's
said,
no
the
general.
units seem to have decent morale. I can't tell because your fat fucking head.
Yeah, still, that's
The
almost
morale's
a full
pretty
stack.
good. 19.
I'm assuming it's good because it's green.
There, I'll move it there. I do like how I can move it to the central section. Does that save
Hold
it?
on.
Hold on.
Click on them again.
It does.
Click on their spear boys.
Oops.
Narrow's eyes.
Because you're fat.
Light spearman.
Narrow's eyes. I know what model you were. Pajama man.
Pajama boys. No. Mm.
My favorite fucking faction in Rome 1 because it's just fucking hot pink. And it's just like everyone is like, they're just wearing pajamas.
Oh, yeah, of course.
Parthians, if memory serves. If chat didn't know off the top of their head who I'm talking about.
Alright, Chatfish. Chat command has deemed to reinforce Ebericum with everything we possibly can. So we're going to throw everything at the fire. That's everything. Ebericum will receive reinforcements. Interesting. We encountered a enemy Kelto assassin. We reinforced the city. And so it's important that we get up the defenses of this city and continue to build up dudes. Now with that knowledge, we're going to take everything. Oops. Alright, then we reorganize this army. Oh my god, this is so nice, quality life-wise. Because you can just click and drag dudes around. Oh, that we remaster Medieval 2, please! Please! Just cries.
Not going to.
We all know the British studio won't do it.
Yeah, just get mad. I get a market to increase tradable goods. Oh, wait, we can't afford that yet. Oh my god. I hate how it's like trying to auto-manage, but it's like it has no control, so it's fine. Alright, so Christian church, we already have that. Everything's building. Is that building? Yeah, it's building. We're upgrading the walls. The walls will be ready next turn. That is a massive army, 3,300 strong, against 1,880 Romano-British forces. We are definitely outnumbered. Oh, I can see the trade exports.
Yeah, that was the thing. War 1 and Medieval 2. You can see what specifically is being traded.
Okay, our finances are good for now, and our knowledge of the world is fleeting at best. A people in flight. The Vandals. This faction has been forced to flee from their lives, from their homeland, carrying all their womenfolk, children, and goods chattel with them. Hopefully they will have the sense not to seek asylum and a new home in Roman lands. The Raffleites, also same thing. A storm grows in the east. From out of the steppes comes a new menace to the world. The Huns, finest cavalry warriors the world has ever seen. Be their victims. Would do well to look to the defenses. This is the time to strengthen borders, fortify cities, and reinforce armies. By the heavens, a storm is coming. The Guthungi and the Sarmatians are migrating.
There's going to be fucking invasions. Be ready, homeboys.
Yes, there are 4 migrations, and the Hunnic invasion has already begun.
You are not safe.
That's the Western Roman Empire and the Eastern Roman Empire's problem. I, fortunately, live on a little island. Okay. The enemies
Island for little babies.
are out here. They're marching what looks like around the city.
Who shall die this day?
Captain Ryonex.
His life will end. His life will end.
His life will end.
Death approaches.
He only has a 70% chance to succeed that mission.
He's a dead man.
Our brave agent successfully carried out sabotage mission and damaged the rival's potential to cause trouble. Our assassin was successful. Very good. An alliance was announced between the Kudusho Kidderite Kingdom and the Sassanid rebels. Okay, that's not good news for the Sassanids. Not any units and constructions were completed. Now, what worries me is that this army is right here, and I'm not sure if they're going to attempt to go south across the bridge. We have a couple of options, chat. I must make another poll for the chat command. The chat command! And they look at me, you know, just a little fish. Do we sally? Sally and meet them in the field? Oh, behind the walls of Ibericum. Chatfish must decide, and they must decide quickly. Quickly. What do we do, Chabros? What do we do? Communal farming. Roads. This province doesn't have roads. We'll get roads up, so that'll help. We'll get a market, which will again help our trade income bonus by 20%. We're building up a new military barracks. It's going to take time. The walls have been upgraded here, and now it's going to time to get communal farming. Just keep building. Keep building, shit. Dude, walls are an asset. Use them. Chatfishers are scared. And they're like looking at the outside like, Chatfish don't want to go out there, kid. And then little barbarians run around.
Really scared.
The music for this mod's actually pretty good that they chose.
That's not bad.
There's a gold node here. Oh wait, that's right. They added the resources from Rome 1 or Medieval 2. That wasn't a thing in the base game, I don't think. Yeah, because resource nodes are a thing now. Because I'm pretty sure that wasn't in Rome 1. At least not like this. Okay. Chatfish wish to hold behind the walls and don't want to sally into battle. Chatfish are scared of the Celts. So Ibericum will hold behind the walls. And continue to build up our forces to the best we can. Chatfishies! So scream at them. Because I'm in pain. And look at me. Like, shit. Federati medium. Equites exploratores.
Exploratores.
Okay. Chatfish have wait. I can click send an agent. Oh, that's kind of cute. You can turn off the resource nodes and merchants. No, I like that. And I think you're stinky. He's like, I'm stinky.
You're hurting my feelings.
You can recruit mercs to help you. Yes, I'm going to have Artorius exit the city and attempt to hire mercenaries. Can he hire mercenaries? Or what's the mercenary hire button? It doesn't look pretty instant, does it? Nope, there's no mercs. I mean, would there be mercs at this point? Probably not, because there hasn't been that much fighting. Alright, Chatfish, you gotta be strong. You gotta be brave. What will they do? Their turn has come and gone already? If they choose to sit there, that's fine. But they're doing what we call damage to the economy of the region. But that's fine. We'll just build up our military forces. Damn, this music just slaps. It feels so eerie and haunting. I like it. Alright, so we got communal farming going up there. And here, we want to get communal farming going up here, get the population growth going. Better roads. Public health. I'm going to focus on public health in that area. Londinium almost has that barracks. We're going to want to get the farms up, though. Enables the training of mercenaries by having farms. Interesting. That's a weird mechanic. Alright, so Chatfish want us to hold position.
Who shall die this day, as you command?
That's another massive thing.
Hold. Go.
Okay, what do we got? Recruitment report, construction, nothing fancy. I like how the little thing in the top left is a wax tablet. Nice touch. And it's historical. That's where they used to write stuff down because they could erase it. And it was like a notebook. Oh, God. They're still holding there, which is fine.
It's almost like they see. So when I see that, what that tells me is you have a timer. Because if those two armies attack any one settlement, I don't think you're going to have enough dudes to muster a good defense.
Yes, which is why we need to isolate and destroy this army. Modius has come of age. This will increase our cavalry from 3 units to 4 units in total. This army woefully lacks cavalry. We're going to launch a save and call it Roman Chatfish.
Roma fish.
And then we're going to grab our army. And we're going to sally with everything we have now that we've built up a strong force. And we're going to attempt to do battle with them. Now, the thing is, this is going to be an experiment to see how this works. Show generals, traits, and followers. They don't have any. We have a lot. We have Mighty War Chief, which gives us +2 to command. Taxman. Management. Despises nomads. Like, I don't think these guys count as nomads, sadly. He's a pagan. grower farming output. Okay. We have to beat them back here, little fishies. No Gruncha Buncha. No lurking for you. He's like, "Eep." It is the brave man's part to live with glory or with glory die. Sophocles.
The portents are bad, my friends, but I do not care. I know that I have brave men at my back, and only the enemy in front of me. And draw strength from this fact. The enemy are so low that no ally can be found to support them. The fate of the city nearby is in our hands. We may live or die by our own efforts, but that is only the smallest part of what we must do today. Our people depend on us. We fight for them. We fight for their homes. We fight for honor. They have been whipped to the battlefield like cattle for slaughter. There are a few more of them than there are of us, but so what? They may try to hide in the woods and spring an ambush, but we will not fall for such an obvious trap. Those fools have never fought against me before. I hope to give them a nasty surprise. By this time tomorrow, our sword arms will ache from overuse!
Overuse, yay!
So excited. Alright, boys, we must defend the British homeland. And so, our little Romaboo fish must prepare for battle.
Yeah, field battle. They're bold.
There's mountains that'll shield our left flank there, or rocks.
Do you have a fair deal of heavy cav?
We're gonna go for a heavy flank here. And we're gonna move this cavalry unit around these rocks.
Oh, those crossbows?
Yep, they're crossbows. Alright, we have any formations we can make use of. Not really. What we can do is set them to guard mode. So that they hold their ranks. Alright, here comes the savages, chat. The savage barbarians. Are we stinky, stinky, stinky? Stinky, stink. Yes. Extra stinky.
Stinky Binky over at Stinky Binky.
Pull away.
This is gonna be so weird because this is based on this is using Barbarian Invasion as its base, right?
Yep.
I've actually never played a Barbarian Invasion, despite the fact how much I played Rome.
They.
Barbarian Invasion is actually really good.
I know,
It's
you told
better
me.
than Rome
I've
1.
just heresy.
Mechanically, it's got more stuff in it. The only thing that's different is you just don't have the cool start with like the Julii, the tree, the Brutii.
I'm not gonna lie, that still to this day to me is like one of the coolest things about Rome.
I still wish
is,
they
like,
had
their-
multiplayer campaigns. It would have been so cool to be like, all right, well,
I know.
we can be Scipio and stuff like that.
Granted, that would mean that the houses would have to
That'd be
like
fine.
each other enough to
Yeah.
play along.
All right, crossbows are doing work. The enemy are not skirmishing us, which means we're just getting free shots.
Oh, they have an archer unit. I think I know why. They're getting to position first before doing anything. The AI
Yep.
likes to do that a lot.
Enemy archers, I think, are advancing onto the field. Yep, Celtic archers are slowly advancing. Right, they're entering range. Focus fire. I like how the AI actually skirmishes us, though. Okay, never mind. I think they realized they couldn't skirmish. Just like, wait a minute, hold on.
The AI in Rogue, and I'm going to assume Barbarian is very similar. Once they find out that they're not going to win that, they just charge.
Like, hold up a second. I think we're gonna get our asses kicked.
Or in this case, just advance the
Guys, I
line a
think we
little
should
bit.
consider what we do here very carefully.
Picture slide swordsman. And so the enemy continues to hold defensively. Which again allows us to just fire upon them with as much pain as we can put on them. Okay. It's time to play with them. They're screaming. It's God of War music! I was like, what is this music? It's actually pretty good.
I was wondering how it would- It's good, isn't it? It's quite fitting for Rogue. Yeah,
withdraw.
Casualties. Phew. God, the old God of War soundtracks are fantastic.
Oh, it's got blood baked into it. Okay. That's why the blood mod didn't work.
It's already baked fully.
I wonder what the enemy in the center is doing. They're just taking it.
They're taking it at the moment.
Because normally, like Han says, when they realize they can't win the skirmishing battle, they just charge and,
Well, I think they're actually out skirmishing me a little bit.
okay, focus. Pounds. Yeah, pounds are a bit weird, where they can do more damage than they should. Wait, are they two-handed swordsmen?
Yes.
That might be why. When I saw hounds, I thought they were actual one of those dog units.
Ah! Run away! Did you ever scream?
Oh god.
Oh my god, these things are nasty.
What other stats?
Yeah. They're probably equivalent. They're probably one of their few like early mid
Probably are
to
better
late-
off circumventing them and just letting your archer or crossbows attack them.
I'm guessing that's if you're playing.
Holy fuck.
them, they are probably the equivalent of your like high tier cav.
Those things have
They're just throwing
obliterated.
Yeah,
The
because
bodyguards.
historically they didn't like using cav.
These fucking dudes. They're berserking.
Oh, they might be using the berserker like template. That might be why.
They butchered
Yeah.
our cavalry.
Can you pause and see their stats?
Right
Oh,
click.
Hold Alt. No.
Nope.
There is one. You have to like deselect your unit.
Hold E. Hold E. Press U. Yeah, I think if I press U, the thing that opens up the tooltips.
Nope.
Yeah, or whatever hotkey that opens up unit
Hold
cards.
Alt to expand tooltip.
Now hover over it.
There we go.
There it is. Holy, that attack.
Oh!
They are not. Yeah, that charge, but yeah, that was.
They butchered
They are-
our general.
But look
Yeah,
at their
no.
armor's 4, so those are.
Those are 2 hit
basically
points.
Yeah, they're
too.
2 hit. They're basically naked warriors, but on fucking steroids. Is what they are.
Yeah, only your archers should try and attack those. Because with 4 HP, they'll just get chewed through by archers
That's
or 4 armor. Yeah, that's why I always check unit stats with that. Eh,
I don't know. I remember you forgetting to check stats when we were doing some Rome multiplayer.
Alright, we got a right flank collapse. Be strong, little fucking spear boys. I can skip.
I don't remember how effective are crossbows in Barbarian Invasion, because I really use that. I really play that.
Very
mod.
good.
Sorry, expansion.
Yeah, great penetration.
I expect that
Oh
'cause
my
crossbows.
god.
Oh, okay. Yeah, every single 2 HP, 2-handed sword unit always hit like a truck.
Left flank is folding. This unit's holding. But for how fucking long? Our left flank is collapsing. Chatfish must be strong.
Yeah, I think losing that much cav kind of screwed you. Also, their swordsmen are doing a lot of damage.
Wait. Picture swordsman. Okay, we're good. Right flank is collapsing.
How good are their spearmen compared to your commanded 10 stats?
I don't have committed tenseis. I have Limitanier. It's border guard.
Oh, okay.
That's even
That
worse.
explains it.
It's even worse.
Because I can't tell what units they are just by looking at the cards.
I mean, it could be okay.
No.
Turns
This
out
is a
it was
lie.
not okay.
No. No,
Oh
you
my
might be able
God.
to come back from this.
Kill the barbarians to the puppy. Oh my god. Well, it does feel like an apocalypse, to be honest. Come on, get in there. Go forward and get in there.
Oh,
Go
they got
forward
Raffles
and
here, rear.
okay.
Alright, they're dead. Right flank, center flank is collapsing. Celtic Kerns, they should go down. We're fully surrounded there.
I have to ask, Feral Interactive is the one that did the expansions for the mobiles, right?
Yes.
Pharaoh dealt with the mobile, yeah.
Hold.
I am-
Death. Heroic death. Bulgios is dead. One general perished.
Yeah, I said one third from the left.
Smack into that rube.
Yeah, Rube.
Oh my god.
You.
Cavalry's done.
That was to be Arius in the hole, unfortunately.
All cavalry units are done. They're cooked.
Fill the heart of the enemy general with fear. Now he flees the field like a coward. The enemy general is slain.
Who killed him?
And now his men fear us. It is time to press the attack.
We're not bringing them down fast enough. Reform the line, little fishies. These guys are not downing them. Another general perished. Alright, withdraw. We've lost so many people.
I'm not gonna lie, I think this is what we call a unmitigated disaster.
Well, the game, they did say it was going to be very hard.
Yeah, because this is a very difficult battle. Unless you, your cav is really all you have against these threats, because your infantry just won't stand
Yep,
against them.
we got
It's
fucked
really
because of the, what you calls it.
2
Get in
HP units. Yeah, because really only your crossbows could have brought those down anywhere quickly, and then you would have stood a chance.
Is there anything reformed in the rear? No. It's a total hogwash of bucket fishies back there.
You know, the other option, and I don't think I saw that in a campaign map, is a choke point battle, like a river battle, but I don't think that was an option.
Oh yeah, Barbarian Invasions. The first and only Total War, I think, that has amphibious units. They can swim. Swimming's a mechanic in this.
Sneaky, squeaky units.
Oh god, are you serious right now?
Can you argue it's not accurate?
It's pretty fitting, but still.
He's out of line, but he's right.
Fucking shoot him! Pew 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 pew! Oh, I'm using crossbowmen as swordmen.
That's how bad this state is.
This way! Run away! Ah! Don't stop! Don't stop! They stopped. They're like, ah! They're cooked, boys.
They're cook boys? Oh no.
This is pretty brutal. That, yeah, the Rome remaster is pretty solid. Its mod workshop makes it great. It also has a really good Lord of the Rings mod if you ever tried it.
It makes me still irritated that Feral did not do a Medieval 2 remaster, but they better get to it after this point if they're doing expansions.
They don't
for
want
mobile
to.
versions.
Because people shat all over them, remember?
Oh, that's right, because of the UI and
Yep.
stuff.
I think they don't want to do it because of that.
Actually, I think it was they said about the limits of their capabilities, unless
Yeah.
really they're shitting on.
They said that they couldn't do it. They didn't think they could do it good, and so they don't want to do it. Which is like, I think they should try, but I get why they say that. Because they apparently Rome Remastered did not go nearly as well as it should have. And so that's why they don't want to do it again.
My counterpoint to that would be just learn what went wrong and adjust from that, but I guess...
There goes my last
do it.
leader, by the way.
Calamity.
You actually may just get a game over based on that alone.
Pretty much. Well, that's why I created a save, because I want to see how this goes.
Today the enemy has snatched a victory that is
Oh my god, Conan music's playing.
Boop, 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 boop.
Oh. That went pretty fucking badly. We did learn something, though. We learned that our units are a lot weaker than we expected, and I think that is a campaign death. But we did save. Because we lost everything in that fight. We were not ready to face them even in the field, even. Yep, victory
there you go,
conditions
you got-
failed. No!
That's in the campaign map anyway.
I can't.
Oh. No. Oh, that's right.
I died. I died.
That pile of skulls is fitting.
Yeah, this mod supposedly basically makes the barbarian invasion period, but like brutal. And it definitely is. Because we're already, even as Romano-British, we're facing an end times level threat. With just the Celtic invasion, and we don't even have the Saxon invasion occurring yet. Oh no.
Orders?
We saved before the battle, so we still have to do it.
You can probably still retreat. If they attack, once they attack,
Yeah,
they have to attack.
we have to get in there. So, what did we learn? Don't charge the fucking two-handed swordsman.
Yes, the 2 HP two-handed swordsman. That's
Ah,
good melee
beautiful.
defense.
Right.
Here at hand. If all do their duty as Romans, victory will be ours. Units, await my orders. General, cavalry.
We're gonna go for a heavy right cav flank. And we're gonna hold in reserve until they make contact with the line.
And what you've learned, wherever there are two-handed swordsmen, relocate your crossbows to them, and that's their only target.
And we set these boys to guard mode. So they hold ranks and they hold formation. Loosen up our formation for counter battery fire.
Now, where are those swordsmen? They put them on the flank last time, wherever your cav was. Well then.
To the left. Yes, there they are. That's them right
Yeah.
there. The Celtic Hounds.
That's where you need to relocate your crossbows. Yeah.
I did load the autosave. That's true. But we gotta see if we can do the battle. Or just
This
get
battle's not
smacked.
impossible, but it is difficult.
The big thing is we have Federati as our best unit. We have one unit of Limitaniae. And Limitaniae are better than Federati. Federati are basically border barbarian troops. Volunteers. Kinda. Limitaniae are proper
they're
Roman.
foreigners in service of the Roman army.
So Limitaniae, what they are, is they are basically border town guard. That's neither good either. We need Comitatenses and Legio.
Legio.
What are these? Equites Exploratores. Yeah, they're scout troops. That's our other cav
Yeah,
unit.
which means your only heavy cav are your general units. I think you can have heavy cav stats.
Well, I mean, if they're gonna let me chip away at them, then we chip away at them. The best part is when we miss, we hit some of the back units.
I don't know what they're doing.
They're chilling, and you know what? I'm okay with it. Let's get as much chip damage as we can to their army.
Is the other unit firing?
Nope. For whatever reason, this unit can shoot them, even though look at the range. Like, it's technically, it's the elevation bonus, I believe.
It is. That's the only explanation. Because you do have slight elevation, and I guess that other unit might not be.
That unit might
Wait,
be obfuscated by the Federati in front of them.
That too.
So I'm going to reverse them a bit and see if that gives them a little bit of leeway to lob. Because these guys have
Crossbows
elevation
usually,
over.
In this version of the engine, the Rome 1 Medieval 2,
Yeah, there they go.
crossbows, the lobbing are not as good.
Oh, they're doing the animation, but they're not actually shooting.
Oh. Never mind.
Let's see if we give an explicit order to fire. Nope, nothing. This is not accounting on spending ammo.
They might just need to get closer.
Yeah, I don't know if I want to trigger them to come forward, you know? This is our only opportunity to get as many kills as we can.
6% still good. Actually, what you could do is relook at the crossbows to the right side and start peppering those two-handed swordsmen. Because we're just gonna let you maneuver.
Switch fire. Oh boy, we'll see what they do.
Careful, they're advancing. Because they could just charge anyway if you leave your crossbows out in the open.
Yep, that's what they're doing.
Yep. Yep.
You know, we can't reach them.
Yeah. Yeah, see, they're stopping. I think they are. Yeah, they're repositioning after you pulled your crossbows back. Might just need to do a slow maneuver to get them into position.
Yeah, they have no armor.
Perfect. 200, yeah, the full unit of 2 HP swordsman. There they go, see.
There we go. Because if we can kill them, that'll give our cavalry breathing room to do damage. Good, Chatfish. Keep peppering.
Is this hard difficulty?
No, this is normal, but this mod is hard. Remember, it rebalances everything. It's an overhaul. This
yeah,
isn't
if
vanilla
it's a mod,
barbarian.
they almost always fix the UI scripting to where you don't need to set it to hard. Oh, sorry, the AI scripting.
It both improved campaign AI and battle AI, if I remember right. The Celts probably don't want to advance because of the cavalry thing, so that's why they're waiting to drain my ammo. It's just the AI is making a mistake of using the Celtic hounds to absorb fire.
There's probably some weird hard scripting for the AI that the modder's going to fix, because this is dumb even by Total War standards.
No, not really. In Rome
normal.
1, they would usually have whatever unit was closest kind of do it. And until they got low, then they would shuffle them out. But again, they might have changed that in Barbarian. I am way more familiar with just Rome 1.
Good. They're
Yeah,
down to 48.
That's the idea of one. Because yes, yeah, obviously, if you have no armor, you're not gonna like arrows.
Yep, they're going down. 48. If that's the most deadly unit they have, that's going to be very good.
Yeah, because that was a unit that devastated your cav real bad.
That's down to 14 models. 9 fucking models. Kill them.
They're just complaining we're getting hit by arrows. Gee, that's terrible.
I'm just going to kill them all, because you know what? I just don't like those things.
I don't blame you.
And they're gone.
Where's the next one?
They shouldn't have any more.
They have one
Repositioning.
more. They should have 2 units of those.
I don't think they have 2. Only had 1. Only spotted
Check
one
them out.
last time.
Check the other side.
I don't think they have 2, Fuzzy. I think you're just high.
Where's it at? Oh, we couldn't check that unit.
No, they don't have any more. If they had 2, we
Unless
would have
it
been
just
cooked a
did.
long time ago.
Yeah, that's this version of the engine, the Rome 1 Medieval 2. I'm counting both of them because they have the same types of unit stats: armor, melee defense, and shield.
Oh my god! Friendly fire!
Shame.
Some dead guys. Some dead chatfish right here got cooked.
11.
Ooh, they're gone.
Oh, they're gonna throw their javelins.
Return fire.
Well, good news, those 2 units basically blunted their charge.
Yep.
Or I should say 2 models, not 2 units.
We can chip damage in the side of them. Back in position. Incoming more enemies. They're not committing everything yet. Set to fire at will.
Also have crossbow aim. Also, you might need to deploy your calves soon. You are doing a lot better. Though your infantry are getting chewed up.
They use collapsing. Get in there. Jesus Christ, it's Jason Chatfish.
As I said before, shields are, as expected, do a lot better protecting you against arrows than armor in a lot of in these older medieval, Total War games.
Oh my god, it's liquefying! It's like, whoop! It just melts.
It's almost like if you use Cav against the right unit, they're still fucking good.
Yes.
Kill all barbarian dogs. Hey, book.
Yep, they're okay. There it is. Unfortunately, you can't get to some of your front line because you still have a second blob blocking you. Actually, you might be able to surround that first blob near your crossbows.
The unit just leveled up in the middle of battle.
Grow your spiritual.
Start running for the hills. Okay. Oh my god. Get in there, boys.
The gods be praised! The enemy general is dead! His men know their doom.
There's that power bar.
The enemy general is dead. There's trouble on Lego City.
Run for the hills, Chatfishies, go! Don't look back! They're just screaming.
Obviously, your infantry took a heavy beating, but your cav is actually, which is the important part, doing quite well.
There we go.
Wally Manthey donates $10.
This is
Despite
much
my
better.
absence for the last few days. Been on a road trip and hanging out with my family to celebrate a couple of birthdays. Gonna also be away for a few more days. Wild Blue sandwich.
Thank you,
Enjoy
Vince.
your vacation then.
You're loud. He's like, thank you, mister.
I understand how those go, where you plan that for so long, and then by the time it happens, it's like, wow, that was fun. You look at the time. Why is it over tomorrow?
Yep. Okay, we killed a lot of them. This absolutely destroyed this army. You have to replenish before the second wave hits. That was the battle we were looking for. And we learned a valuable lesson about those one units. They're incredibly lethal. And that's probably everybody we're gonna catch.
You still have one unit that hasn't broken yet.
Yeah, but they're fleeing the map. End battle.
I would not do that. No.
Our enemy
Close to feet. What?
even
Isn't that ending battle?
I told you not.
Actually, we took
You
no
are
casualties.
forgetting that you can't trust auto resolve.
What?
Unless you route every unit, it will count as a defeat.
Oh, that's right, because they're retreating.
Pull back!
That's...
Guess what you get to do
Oh, well. That
again.
didn't really affect me from the looks of it.
And again.
You too.
I mean, if they walk
They
into
could
the
just-
city in front of me, that'd be so sad. That'd be so tragic.
Of course they're gonna walk into it.
Just walk into it like, oh! Listen,
Ironically, I would.
I think the game should be recoded so that when the enemy hit the retreat button, it's like you lose.
I think you should be punished for being dumb.
That's dumb.
Here's
Okay,
what you do.
They're dumb.
Next auto resolve, you enter the command auto defeat.
So here's the issue with that command. It'll give you a win.
All right, we're gonna manual it because we gotta.
It's not going to be a good win, but it'll give you a win.
Oh no, the one I'm talking about is auto win AI, because the AI wins.
I don't like that part.
I love the look of the late Romans. They look so gloriously derpy. They look so
Men!
Uh,
The battle is inevitable, but victory hangs in the balance. Do your duty as true Romans, and victory will be within our grasp. The hair has been gutted, and the liver was as clear as day.
That's not very Christian.
Portions such as this can
That's
only
not.
be considered
Oh, he's a pagan, technically, yeah.
They stand alone. No friend has come to this place to die for them. Does
They have
this
no
not say
friends.
something about their honor?
Losers.
They're standing among nations. They have been brought to the battlefield by mewling infants instead of leaders. The count of our warriors is vastly greater than theirs. So unless we fight like old women or idiots, victory is certain.
Oh my god.
Looks at
The enemy
streamer.
will try to conserve their strength by firing at us. We must close and fight them hand to hand, like true men. They will, unless completely unthinking, try to use the woods to screen some of their troops. Now then, look to your front. Mark your target when it comes!
There was just screaming in the background. All right, Chatfish. Polly donates $10 and says,
Already read that.
"Sorry for my absence the last few days. Been on a road trip." Yeah, but he said we didn't. And hanging out with family to celebrate a couple of birthdays. Yeah, you did read that. Polly, I swear to God, you're fucking deaf. And thank you for the
Yeah,
donation.
but you didn't read
You
it.
should trust me when I say I read it, kid.
Well,
He's like,
what do you think,
"Squealy
Polly?
stupid, reads it more." It's like, no, he did.
If Polly didn't listen, we should be beaten for it then. Beat the Chatfish that isn't listening to when their donations are read.
Chatfishy booze. Boop, 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 boop. Boop. Boop, boop, boop. Just start Roman screaming in the background.
I think we should beat the Chatfish. Missile!
Scully, do you want to be a Roman British person in this time period? Why? Why not? Think about how much fun you get being raped to death.
No.
That's what happened to them historically. Hold these units in reserve. Hurry! You ready to die for Kib, Jet? Like, yes, Master Kib. Chatfish away, you go to heaven. They fucking just float away.
Right to heaven. To the
Oh my god, look at these brave little barbarians advancing. What is that? Oh no.
What did I tell you?
They got a free one. That's
No,
all
that
I
was
have.
their second one.
No, there's no way, because all their units were decimated. Oh, fuck. Get in there. What are you doing? What the? I think it's being weird. Holy fucking Christ!
Yeah, that couldn't be a free unit because it would have been at full strength. That was that one.
Those swordmen are fucking bullshit, is all I have to say to that.
To be fair, you don't have any of your decent units second stand up.
I fucking shoot him. They're berserking. Ah! Just run him over.
You're still decimated because your crossbows by your infantry. Oof.
Hold guard mode, boys. Chatfish are fighting valiantly. Oh, I think it's smacked by the two-handed sword. Fall over dead. The only way to kill these guys is with crossbows.
The enemy army is in
There we go.
This is a heroic victory, worthy of Rome.
That army is now gone.
Statistically speaking, they didn't inflict that many casualties.
I like this art piece. This art piece is bad though. It's a Roman guy getting fucking murder fucked.
He likes murder fucking.
Is that blood on that campaign map?
But he does.
Yep, that's the look. That's what the texture they use for when areas are being damaged by enemy troops.
Okay. I think that was their. Oh wait, it's another one.
Yep, that's another full stack. Alright, so first things first, we start with the most damaged boys and we get them back up to snuff. Now, realistically, we kind of want to wipe out this barbarian unit that's there. So what we'll do is we'll grab the general, and we'll grab a small detachment of forces, and they will head south. Oh no, you don't, you fuck. Because they can replenish at the other city. Alright, what do they got? Celtic militia. Nice. They don't use an in-game wiki system. Cancer. Oh, what? There we go. Alright, should be able to beat these rebels. Wrong, it only took me one try, Juan. We only did the battle. That was a separate battle. We had to do a retry for the first take because we didn't factor in the two-handed swordsmen. The Huns. Or hounds, or whatever they call them.
They are worthy foes and brave. And before we start, just remember, they are more scared of us, true Romans to a man, than we are of them.
Start screaming in the background. Alright, chat. The savages must be destroyed. Exploratores! Exploratores!
Exploratories!
I fire a salvo or two at them. Boom, 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 boom. Are they moving forward? No, they're not. Steadily advance, little fishies.
Making a steady advance, Chatfish. For the glory of Rome.
Actually, fuck Rome. Rome left us to die. We're defending
For the glory
ourselves.
of Rome anyway.
It's good as like, whatever.
You'll follow room. Fuck you.
We paid taxes, and then the troops that were supposed to defend us left.
They weren't real Romans, now would they?
I do like I can actually see the road we built on the map. That's nice.
It is always nice to see these fucking savages using your infrastructure to find you. Because historically, that's what they did. And they're like, road here. Must be city nearby.
Yeah, when they followed that city. Okay, boys. You can stop shooting. You can stop shooting!
Anytime now, like literally the last arrow, your general has been murdered!
Ah! Oh my god. I had a friend where we were doing a campaign, and this happened to another group of friends of mine, where we both had campaigns where a single slinger shot fucking killed a general in Rome 2. And it was our own generals. Like, boom.
That'll happen.
Ooh.
Gibbs, I have good news to announce.
What's that, Porky?
I have finished writing my character's backstory.
And just like, I was part of the Second Reich. It's like, what?
It was incredibly heartwarming and very moving. He beats this. Like, there's nothing here. Exactly.
I'm also pretty sure you're taller than 5'8".
Am I?
Yeah, your size is above average.
Victory and glory! Orders?
Holy shit. When a chatfish gets cooked, they become a fat fish. Like, dang.
Forward!
No, according to Le Google, that was the average height of people like late in the 1920s.
That's fine then.
For Germany, anyway. If you want, fine.
You're fine.
5 to 10. Unless, you know what, fuck it, we'll just say 6 feet. There, are you happy?
The trigger didn't come up.
I'm just pointing out.
Our chatfish want
should be a little bit
Christianity.
He's a 6-foot-tall giant. Among men.
Wow.
The Shrine of Mithras? Destroy it.
You convinced me, 6'5".
What Chatfish actually want, though, is uber paganism. True.
No, they want Christian shrines. We're dismantling these paganistic structures.
Hold on. Wait, Gibbs, hold on.
No.
You're forgetting, like some games, that there may be issues with doing that down the line.
Yeah, chat paid. So, it is what it is.
I'm not gonna lie,
Matters not.
that is one thing I hated in the other Rome game. Was that, which expansion was that, or was that a base game thing?
Oh my god, I can get commit to Tenseis. Chat, we might have somewhat of a real army.
I could have real people.
Conform testudos. Oh my god.
The Legion's back, baby.
These guys are...
Baby!
Iones are a bit cheaper. They just copy and paste the wiki.
Probably.
We're gonna get real commit. Oh my god, they take 2 turns to recruit. We're not
Yeah,
gonna worry
they're
about that
fucking
right
good
now.
units.
We're gonna get basic boys for now.
General! Imperator! Sir! Orders!
Our 3 generals are gonna return back to Ibericum.
Orders!
Once we strike that next army, we should be golden. You just gotta keep replenishing everything. Alright, so if those guys are replenishing over there, then we should take these 3 men and have them go to Diva to replenish as well. And so we can just replenish our forces faster. Faster and faster. A suitable husband. Breeding time. And he's Christian. Marriage celebrations. Woohoo.
And he's Christian.
That's what we want. Isn't that right, chat bitches? Like, way. No, this is cream. They're so mad about being called bitches. Let's view the settlement. Let's look at our city. This is a feature I wish they kept and then expanded on so you could actually build the cities themselves. But they didn't. I like how they just used a Total War Attila footage gameplay picture. Same period, but still, it's just funny. Alright, so we can see our beautiful, beautiful capital of Londinium, chat. This is where our new Empress resides, in this luxurious palace. That's quite ornate, if you ask me. We got a little random little chatfish, you know, female chatfish on the street here. Just waddling around. I wish they would make use of, like, custom settlements more. This looks like a basic template one. But, like, it's still cool. You can see the structures you built. Look at that, chat. Do you want to live here, chat? Look, public baths where chatfish can wash around in the water. Chatfish swimming around. Chatfish like, wait.
We're to play around in the mud. Very little fish.
This is still cool. Always will be and always shall be one of the cool features of this game. Where you can just look at your cities. They removed this after this game, Squealy. Don't know why, but it didn't really serve a feature or a function. But it's still kind of cool. Because we're really taking advantage of the 3D environments. Because remember, Squealy, this is the first Total War that's 3D. The other ones were 2D. They used to be proud of showing off the cities. To be fair, Kibbs, the Byzantines did not control Rome, and they still called themselves Romans. Rome is more than a city, it is an idea. Actually, they did control Rome for a good chunk of years. You Philistine. He's like, eh, well, that's what you get for fucking forgetting. That's what
You HRE Serb!
Swear to me! He's like, Alright, so what we're going to do is we're going to take these boys and we're actually going to turn the fuck around. And we're going to go back to the city of Ibericum. Then we're going to leave a general, Segovax Castus, and we're going to leave him in charge of Londinium. While our primary military force will be up here, replenishing its losses.
Metaborcum.
Yep. Now, can they replenish here? They can't, because they need this barracks in order to do that.
So is this Artorias supposed to be King Arthur?
Artorias? Yeah, probably. I mean, historically, remember, the Legend of Arthur is actually mostly talking about the Roman British and their basically, like, thing they did. Because what happened is, if you look at this, my little screen here, Squealy Billy, so the barbarians come in, right, from over Germania, and they basically push into the empire here, right? Follow my cursor. Mm-hmm. And as they do that, all of this basically falls here, and then this turns into an absolute bloodbath in Spain, and basically the Cisalpine Mountains as like a screen, the Cisalpine Mountains to basically cover them, right? And so, while that's going on, you've got these guys over here who answer a distress call from these guys over here, or somewhere over here, and then so the Romans are like, okay, we're coming over, and we're coming to help you. And then allegedly, I think that was the more accurate thing, is that King Arthur, or Arturius, whatever, died here. Basically trying to relieve a beleaguered section of the Western Roman Empire that was cut off from support. That's one of the, like, things. There's a lot of weird things at this period, and that I'm not sure how much that holds up. But you had, like, people, the Pictish tribes attacking from the north here. Then the big thing that got this region, this province, was actually the Saxons from Denmark, when they basically migrated over and attacked Britannia. They would eventually take over all of it, and the Welsh would hide behind this little mountain range here. And then, after the Saxons did that, then you'd get the Scandinavian Vikings, which would later come and then attack the Saxons again.
Surprise, bitch.
And so, like,
ain't so funny when it happens to you.
Yeah, they got invaded on top of that. Just like, well, history. But yeah, Britain's basically like a clusterfuck where, like, a bunch of people kept invading and the natives just kept getting fucked over. The natives of British are conquered peoples. Basically, like if you want to talk about like the ancient natives, because the Anglo-Saxons aren't actually native to Britain, though they fucked into Britain. So that's usually what happens when migratory tribes happen, like with the Lombards in the case of Italia, would migrate into northern Italy, and then they would form the Kingdom of Lombardia, and then they would fuck the ever-living shit out of the natives. Just like with the Hunnic tribes that settled here, the Magyars came and were like, ooh, give me that Hunussi, and then they started fucking the shit out of them. They started-
This is not how this was supposed to happen. We were supposed to be the ones doing it.
Yeah.
It's really funny when you hear about the Magyars. They unironically refer to that period of time as like the Great Journey or something like that, like it's a party.
Great journey.
They're adding the blood spatter. Oh yeah, I saw that. The Creative Sim is getting its shit kicked in because they're adding blood splatters onto your camera as if it's a new mechanic, despite the fact that that was first introduced in Shogun 2's Blood DLC. And it was actually called Annoying back then. I remember. Most people hated it because it's got some blood spurts on your screen.
I remember. People were like, this is funny for like a few battles, and then after that, it's like, okay, this is just irritating.
Yeah, people don't like the blood sprays on your camera. And
They like seeing it, but it's just like, this is excessive.
yeah, I don't like the blood sprays on camera either.
Yeah, honestly, the British studio is in such a terrible state. I wouldn't be entirely
Oh,
surprised,
my assassin died.
nor would complain much if Sega just closed down the British studio and gave everything to Sophia at this point.
And Feral
Sophia
Interactive.
Feral.
Yeah.
Yeah, just say, you two, fix this.
Chip
'Cause even though
bitches!
Sophia's trying to do work, the British studio is doing a lot of meddling that's wrecking things, on top of Sophia struggling to get its bearings. Likely, I'm just assuming this part, due to interference from Britain.
Better roads. Christian Chapel. I think we'll upgrade the paved road system in the north. Getting our roads better is just going to be a net W. An academy will allow the recruitment of a diplomat, which would be useful.
Does it also give better traits, or is that a Medieval 2 thing? I think it's over here in Rome.
I know that Feral Interactive actually put some of the Medieval 2 mechanics into Rome because it was actually relatively easy, because they just looked at the code for Medieval 2 and were like, okay, and then just wrote that code in Rome 1, but modified slightly. That's why the merchants was like something they added. Because it didn't really harm anything, it just expanded the mechanics of the campaign map. Making Rome 1 slightly better. The biggest thing, the two biggest complaints that this game has, this is a modified UI. Well, this is after the updates, by the way. So the big thing you'll notice that with the updates is that they did this thing where it appears here. Because what it used to be was down here in the bottom left, and that was fucking awful. But then they updated it so you press that button there, and now it only appears in the center. That's the most important update, UI-wise, that fixed a lot of problems I had with the UI, because that's so much better. Like, yes, put it in the center. Don't put it off to the side. That's weird, and it's tiny. Now it's bigger. I wish they would make the PNGs a bit bigger, but yeah.
I still wish they would give you a toggle to turn off Battlefield cutscenes for that. Because I still, to this day, cannot get the remaster to not have Battlefield cutscenes.
What do you mean by Battlefield
the file-
cutscenes?
Yeah, you know, like when you're attacking a city, right? Like in the battle map.
Oh, where it plays the
you
animation, yeah.
Yeah, and it takes control of your camera. I always disabled that.
Yes, where like a battering ram smashes through the thing and it moves the camera. I hated that as a kid. It always pissed me off.
I know where the file is located in the old text files, but when I look at that same location in the new one, it's not there. And that's where everyone says, yeah, that's where it is. It's like, you're lying to me. You're lying to my face.
No, they did all the text files, because
How do you convert your leaders, by the way?
I'm not sure. I don't really play Barbarian Invasion.
Well, it's Rome
Also,
1. That would have changed.
Before I forget,
I don't think.
got Adonman. It's probably coming as a patch along with the Tides DLC, not necessarily with the DLC. So it's probably an update.
Yeah, Total Warhammer's kind of shit, and I don't really want to play it, to be frank with you. It's ass. Like, even with mods, it sucks. Even with only with friends. Only a multiplayer campaign would I want to do. I would not want to play that single player, because that game is just garbage.
It's such spaghetti code, and what my main complaint I always say, because it can expand into so many things. Mechanically, it's so mechanically shallow. It's outright embarrassing for the money they demand for that game, for this content.
Got more of these guys coming to Tenseis. We're building up every province we can. The real question is, can we get a spy for intelligence?
If you could just get one to Scotland, I don't know what they called it back then, but to Scotland, that would help.
Yep,
Just
and then
so
we're
you know
going to
how
get
much time
the
you have to repair.
academy, because this
At
will
this
give us character
point, wouldn't
knowledge.
it still be the picks up there?
I don't know.
Why don't you know Fuzzy?
I think characters will have a chance of converting if we continue to upgrade the chapels and stuff.
If it's based off of the retinue system of the base game, or stuff similar to it, being in a province with a building like that will give them a % chance to have that conversion happen. Because
Okay, so
that's
that's
how
nice.
retinue worked in the base game, just Rome. If you had like a university, you would have to have your generals sitting there, and every turn there was like a % chance they would get certain retinue. And I would assume that it's a similar thing for generals being Christian or pagan.
Because these guys won't replenish here, we'll have them move back here. We've almost got a fully sized army. Once we do, we're going to launch a counter-offensive in the north and the campaign to claim Scotland. If we can claim Scotland, then we'll launch a naval invasion into Dublin, or whatever city's over here, I'm not entirely sure, and claim
It's
Ireland.
probably-
Does Dublin exist yet?
Yes. Well, we rephrase it. As far as the map is concerned, yes, Dublin exists.
Okay.
Roads and infrastructure are slowly improving, which is good. Good, Chappish, good.
At least your money's also in a good situation.
Yes, it is 6,000 plus. Alright, so let's see. We have an agent. We'll send our spy to the north. Placus, a ally from the Western Roman Empire, is up here. We're going to build a boat next turn, and then after a few more turns, we'll be able to construct a spy. Actually, instead of a spy, we're going to send up more committed Tensei Iornes to basically bolster the army as much as possible while the army's
You're gonna
replenishing.
want some units to actually face off against their frickin' berserking fanatics.
Yes, we're going to keep
think-
recruiting
I
and
don't know.
retreating until we get the army fully back up to snuff, then we launch the counteroffensive.
Again, I'm pretty sure that unit is the equivalent of like your early game high tier unit you'd get for free.
Yeah, usually
Dude,
2
they-
HP, they require some developed infrastructure, which I doubt they have that much of right now.
And hopefully they can't replenish those.
Wait, hold on. Can you actually reorganize your army on the
Yeah,
campaign
you can
map
click and
in
drag.
Barbarian? No, but in Barbarian.
No, not in the base game. I don't think
Okay,
base
I was gonna
game
say-
Rome 1. That was a
Yeah, and I would say
improvement.
that is not standard.
That he's like, I wish it was standard cable.
It's
It's
not
very
hard.
bad.
It's not hard to organize your army. You're just lazy.
Committed Tensei Iornes. One more of them. One more.
Do you have crossbows?
I do.
He has like 4 or 5 of them.
I have like a
Got
lot
4 or
now.
5.
Yeah, because the army got reinforced by the Londinium troops.
Yeah, he has 4 crossbows.
Replenish that unit
is
to
very
full.
useful.
3 more turns and our army's fully replenished.
Yeah,
People
because the
in
big
flight.
thing is,
The Alemanni are migrating. The Western Roman Empire must be in trouble to the south. We will send a force to relieve our southern beleaguered allies once we get our situation under control.
Or you can invade Scandinavia.
We could, but it's scary and far away. It's scary.
Yeah, that army's big.
It's scary and it's spooky and it's really far away.
The good news is, now that you're reinforced, you stand a much better shot next time you attack.
Alright, so the armies are fully healed. So now the army will be under the command of Artorius. And these two generals will command a secondary army. They will dispatch from the city because they have paganistic traits, which is giving paganism to my city. We can increase the taxes, but we'll keep them low for growth. We're going to hold taxes low for as long as possible, so we can get the growth factor up as much as possible, because we're drawing from our small cities as to make a considerable military.
Yeah, plus as you have more cities in the AI, it will at least give you advantage, even considering cheats.
Alright, so we're going to start recruiting crossbowmen up there, but while that's recruiting crossbowmen over there, we're going to employ... We're going to make a boat, so that the boat's ready. Not the heavy trireme, because we don't really need a big navy. We just need something like a bireme to land agents in the south. I can see that there's some meddling going on down here, because this train is bloodied.
I don't know how I feel about the bloody terrain. It looks weird.
It's because they're bleeding the land.
Big
It's like, start screaming at me.
blood.
Mines, which will give us a flat income bonus.
If you keep it long enough, mines always pay for themselves.
Yep. I'm just going to grab sewers and other infrastructure projects first, though.
If I recall correctly, don't mines also help with trade because there's more trade resource?
No.
They might. We'll read it.
I know.
Mines provide a flat income. They don't provide a resource.
A forum, which will give us increased income in Londinium.
To be fair, that is the Rome 1. Barbarian might change that.
That might just be a people 2 thing then.
Upgrade the wooden walls down here. Okay, we have a navy. What's this? There is Celto-Pictish troops in the south as well. So the Celto-Pictish must have a southern encampment in the south as well. So they're a bigger faction than just up here, perhaps.
They might also be merging a bunch of tribes together into one faction.
See if we
I
can
think
see
you
anything.
just missed the city on the coast.
There's a port there. That port's connected to this city here. Or no, there's another city down here.
No, it's not. How do you say, Kibbs? Trust me. I played the Rome map enough that is a different city.
Chatfish is swimming around the water, screaming.
Now, whether or not you could see that city from the ocean, I don't remember.
Their armies are building massively. Which means we want to keep building our own stuff. But our recruitment factor is quite low because we only have one proper barracks.
Yup.
Now it's time to get commit to Tenseis. We're gonna have to allow the enemy to come down here.
It's one of those things, I think, as annoying as it is, since you have one army that's practically a full stack.
We're gonna build 2 stacks.
You need quality troops.
Yep. The only thing I'm doing with this city is I'm having it build up crossbowmen, basically, for the ranged units.
Yeah, because that's basically going to be your workhorse range unit.
A new homeland. The Alemanni of Bohemian, this faction has settled a new homeland, one wrenched from the weakened grasp of its original people, and are now likely to be a threat once more, that they have a home. They can look to expanding their borders, but at a cost to whom? So the Alemanni are taking territories probably within the WRE, or ERE. They're a Germanic tribe. It's more likely to be WRE territory.
I think it's around where the Czech Republic and the Hungary and Austria would be. That whole general area.
Damn, you can see the land is bleeding. It's drenched in blood. It's like, whoa. It's mostly like here. I think the Almani tribe from this region. Because technically the Langobards were also here, but I don't think the game has Langobards. What Langobards? Longbeards.
Langobards pop up later. Kim's like, Langobards mentioned. Langobards attacking me.
Their beard long. Alright, what do we got? Can we get a diplomat? Yes, we can. This is going to be instrumental to slide that to the forefront.
Why would you need a diplomat in total war?
Because you can use them to bribe armies.
Yeah, they're just recruiting garbage units. What it looks like. A lot of them.
I actually don't know. I actually don't know the purpose of diplomats.
Unironically, here's a really cool thing about medieval and Rome. If you wanted to have diplomacy with a faction, you had to have a diplomat. You couldn't just open up the diplomacy menu and talk to them.
No, that makes sense.
Then people complained and moaned and bitched, saying it was annoying. And now you can just click a button.
Right now we have a diplomat. We're going to build 2 diplomats because we're going to have 2 different missions. The first diplomat's goal is going to be primarily to check out the European powers in the north and engage in trade and information.
Excuse me, you mean your Western Imperial brothers?
I think I'll talk to them actually next turn. Put our boat back there. We'll get another diplomat.
Oh, and Reggie, it was even funnier. Because princesses were basically diplomats. So you can get
stronger.
you can unironically offer your princess on the campaign map as like a, hey, if you marry me, you can join my faction. So if you had to...
You can snipe generals with that.
Yeah.
You're like,
do they become your
look at this pussy, and they'd be like, pussy, they switch to your side.
Oh,
because they
you get their armies as well.
Not all of it, a portion though.
Basically, a percentage that's loyal to the general. A mechanic I would love to see in a Total War game is a mechanic that Imperator Rome has, where each general now has loyalty, and the army has loyalty to them. So you could actually get like loyal armies defecting and doing cool things like that. Wait, what? No.
That's probably
landed my
military unit.
You unloaded a general. You didn't unload a diplomat.
Oh, for God's sake, I didn't.
That's probably something they could have done for Total Warhammer, but it doesn't make a whole lot of sense. Though I think it would fit pretty well in Three Kingdoms, like all these mechanics that these.
It makes sense in every Total War, because historically this actually is pretty common.
Friend.
Oh no, I'm referring to like Three Kingdoms would make sense, but Warhammer is all goofy and shit.
Warhammer, you'd probably see the same thing.
Like lore-wise, yeah, but
You probably
imagine, like,
Not lore-wise,
your
it's
daughter
just-
to escape and
Oh, that's what you're talking about.
yeah,
What?
that's what I mean.
Map for map is very demanding. This isn't the Total War I know.
It's probably because of strength comparison.
Damn. They're allied with the Roman and British, the Amazes, and the Eastern Roman Empire. They're at war with a lot of people. The
In
Lombardy are
Rome,
protectorates.
Fuzzy, usually the AI paid to see your map, and they didn't much care about you getting theirs.
At once, Your Honor. At once.
Oh, it's still Roman control. The Roman control. Bulgios. I know that there's allegedly idle resources game. I just don't fucking care. Game's like,
Yes, Juan, in this game, princesses are political tools. and it's annoying because they will age 1 year every turn.
Yep.
So you better fucking use them quick.
The waddle
that's
like,
the only thing about the,
wither.
That's
Yeah,
why I love mod.
unironically, one of the funniest fucking things in the game is when the new world opens up. You better have a 16-year-old general ready to go, because if you put anything or anyone who's not
He'll
16,
die before he gets there. Like,
they will
"Ugh."
unironically die, because to get to the new world takes like 13 to 15 turns of just sailing.
Now there is a bridge, which if we march
on a-
north, we could actually seize that bridge. Yes, we could. And now we seize control of the bridge.
And unless
It's
they want to
on
walk around the long way, they have to attack it.
It's unironically a lot of mods. Oh, check your population density. You might be struggling.
We are struggling.
Yeah. You emptied it.
We've drained them out into becoming troops. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to transfer 2 people over here. I'm going to disband them, because disbanding troops in other cities will actually put the population of the unit into the city. So,
Because you actually this is something I thought was so fucking cool, and I hate that they changed it later.
because
If you recruit a unit that has 120 people in it, that city loses 120 people.
yes, and so recruiting and managing your population is important, as well as you can move and migrate populations within your borders. This is something that was so cool as like a little subtle mechanic
It's why
that they removed.
It's why you would see civilian trains in people that were min-maxing cities in Rome. Because they were moving massive amounts of population.
What's
Oh
this?
wow, they're actually pushing.
The Western Roman Empire is
That's a lot more.
attacking a weakened territory. That's under control of a rebel Western Roman Empire. There's a lot of warring going on over here.
Yeah, back to the previous point, is unironically the reason why a lot of mods, they changed the how many turns it takes to age a year, because it got so annoying. The one year a turn.
It is very silly, yes. Like, in Europe, it's perfectly manageable if it is a bit silly, but going to the New World, I'm sorry, that just wasn't balanced right.
Yeah.
Okay.
Usually the sweet spot's at least 4 turns a year. Although some mods even made it 12.
Oh yeah, where basically each turn is a month.
Yeah. Elder Scrolls
Burgundy.
War, for example, did that.
A most generous proposal.
The Burgundy.
Oh no.
Too bad the Dacians aren't in this. Dacians are always trustworthy.
Would you consider
Yes, I will.
our thanks?
Because map information will actually give me a distinct advantage in figuring out where people are. So
Yep,
2.
and it's also nice because it's not specifically just their territory, it is their map knowledge. So any map information they traded for, they're giving you too.
So the Burgundy. It looks like the Burgundy took out the Saxons, actually.
Good, fuck them.
Which means that's why we haven't been invaded by Saxony, I don't think. Because Saxony came from up here. And if that's the case, then the Frankish tribes are probably the only real threat in the north.
Yep, because at this point it's not France, it's Franks, which ultimately found Frankia.
Maybe cities is close to rebelling.
That's fine.
Oh, they're getting a little cranky, aren't they?
70, just hire someone.
Yep, that'll fix that up real quick. Alright, we want an archery range. Stables first.
Cavalry's gonna be more valuable early on.
Yep. Corkies. To corkies. Takes so
I'm gonna
long.
come into 10 cents.
The actual committed tensei is very good.
Oh, yeah, those were curbs on most of their infantry.
These are basically the standard Roman troops of this period, of this era. There are better troops than this, but committed tenseis they're what we want to be pumping out.
Yeah, because those things will definitely put up a fight against those two-handed swordsmen and pop in to beat any lesser infantry.
So we continue to stand on this little bridge here, chilling, and occasionally popping out a crossbowman or two, so that the army he employs will have at least some ranged troops. Okay, where are we? So our diplomats are moving. We're going to be making contact with the tribe over here and then engaging with trade with them. We missed the Frankish tribe by accident, but we're too far this way, so I'm not going to turn around. And this guy, I'm not sure. I think I'm going to have him turn around and head towards the Frankish, because establishing trade with them would be good, so we can expand our economy. Yes, I know that spy's idle. He's watching them to see when they start moving south like that. Now they're marching south to the bridge. I think that's Stamford Bridge. I'm not entirely sure. Is that Stamford Bridge? That's like one of the big places where a lot of battles happen, shit. Like battle. Or Stamford Bridge here. It might be there. I'm not entirely sure. Chat just looks at me. They don't even know what's happening. Like, where am I? Who am I?
I'm so confused.
Federati medium cavalry. I'll see if we can't get some cav in his army too. We have 2 committed Tensei's units who are ready to serve.
Frankia sounds funny. Well, yeah, because they're used to hearing France. But the original kingdom of France was Frankia.
Make a guess of where they got their name from.
They were Germanic.
Yeah, unironically, it's why I joke that it's like unironically France. It's just different levels of autistic Germans.
Yeah. They migrated over the Gallic Romans and then fucked the ever-living shit out of them. Like,
And the Gauls where it's like, this wasn't supposed to happen to the Romans, like, first time.
There's the Alemanni. Map information for map information and trade rights.
Although, if I remember.
Very good.
Generous proposal.
We're getting more trade partners, which is going to bolster our economy. Alright, now to reach the little fuckers are cock-blocking the bridge there. Alright, we've already made contact with the Alemanni. That is a minor city controlled by a minor faction. This is controlled by the Lombardi, which we have not established contact with. There was a siege of the city going on, but it's long over.
Purple people? Pajama people? No, they're dead. Long dead.
They're the Lombards. Lombardi. They'll settle in northern Italy in the long run.
In the wrong run.
Well. It appears you have some assholes trying to go around the mountain pass.
Have they suffered attrition? No. That would be so funny as if the game let me build a fort. I don't think it will.
Yeah.
You can't build forts in enemy zones of control. Because that would be, kind of broken.
The issue with this battle is that it'll damage our units, and that's bad. Which way I want this place to get replenishment.
But you don't want them to be in your back line.
Yep. The Christian chapel. Again, we want to continue to convert people to Christianity. Increase happiness. Okay, we can recruit better cav units in the rear guard.
Rapier, you fat fuck. Had to get gas, which means I get to have Oreo.
Fucking A, you chunky boy.
Keep that up, Rapier. I might have to go get myself some Mickey D's too.
Oh, come on.
Like, you fat son of a bitch!
I can't do that. That's too expensive. And then
I'm gonna get a Georgie Mike sub tomorrow.
I hate all of you. All of you get takeout. All of you are racist to me. All of you are.
Deservedly so.
Christian church, a military stables. I mean, honestly, we should be able to make... Oh my god, is that Borkums? Yep, the Borg. Borg. Fucking.
To be fair, the Romans did frickin' love their war dogs.
Okay, this would be good because we can get some long-range artillery, some ballistas, which ballistas aren't half bad. We're going to get that blacksmith constructed next turn, which will increase the upgrade of weapons and missile and armor level of this city. Which is very good, Chet.
Green Branch is like, I have a semi sandwich. Had.
Frankie. Map information.
The Franks.
Trade.
The actual Franks. That are allied with the
Regretfully, we must
Western
Yep,
Romans.
historically they were for a while.
Yep, and then their king is like, okay, look, dog, you're a fucking sinking ship.
It's like, ah! It screams. Alright, we're gonna have this diplomat. Start heading this way. Alright, we've established a lot of trade partners now.
It's how you get strong, especially as Britain.
Yes, which is very good. Damn, there's a lot of money. This trade lane alone is producing 2,804 denarii per turn.
Yeah, I wasn't kidding. Trade is how you get money as Britain.
Just like, we want money, kid. No. And then they explode.
They want money, right? Mao?
Alright, we're gonna have to engage the Celto-Pictish boys here.
I'm not seeing too many scary people. I am seeing a shirtless dude, though.
Mercenary Celtic Spearmen. That guy. Celtic Kerns. Mercenaries, Celtic Militia. Just as long as they don't have
Like
those
that.
hounds fucking thing. No
I think
hounds.
the scariest ones are going to be those Pickish swordsmen.
Again, I'm pretty sure those hounds are specifically, if you're playing as them, they're your one free, like, late tier unit that you get at the beginning of the game.
Yeah, and the fact that you took those out early on is going to help your survivability a lot. Because you have more cities than them, at least in Britain, which means you can
Today we make our own fate.
better put pressure on.
Humans may say that we face disaster, but I choose to think differently. Can any true
I
What the
always love those intros.
No one's gonna say we faced
The
disaster.
Portents are bad,
fully
but fuck the Portents.
What does he say? It looks pretty bad, boys.
little can stand against it. Our foes surface
This is why I love Rome 1 speeches. I think
that you are marching against them.
I'll wait till
Remember
this
that
finishes.
as you cut them down.
That's all I had to say. I think that's it.
So here's the thing. I think, on average, Medieval 2 has better speeches than Rome 1, but I think the best of the Rome 1 speeches are better than Medieval 2.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Checkerboard formation. What the fuck? What is that?
No, that's
It's,
it was a very common
I know.
military formation.
Yeah.
Yeah, me fuzzy. Yeah.
You see it a lot more in total multiplayer also. As long as
Yeah,
you're
it's pretty common. So, chat, I will give you an option. Do I get Mickey D's or do I get gas station pizza?
Oh my fuck. Check your hands. Your hands down.
Chat, you can
McD.
decide.
Come on, get McD.
I don't get to decide. Chat does. Do I get Mickey D's or gas station pizza?
Okay. Turn off skirmishing. Turn on automatic fire. Hurry! Hurry! Just start screaming at me. Yeah.
Whichever gives you more bang for your buck.
The bird.
Rapier, we don't have a rooters in the Midwest.
The enemies are approaching, Chad bitches. You must be strong.
In the Midwest, it would be Casey's.
What mod was this for Barbarian Invasion? It was called Scorched Earth, is what it's called.
I want to say it was Scorch something.
Scorched Earth, which is basically like a more expanded, basically Fall of Rome period.
Pretty much. Oh yeah, no, okay, if you've never had Casey's Pizza is actually like really good.
Our crossbows fire! Like, pew, 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 pew. Uh-oh. I don't like that. Holy fuck. That horse unit just got fucking eviscerated.
Well, yeah, if I trick.
Don't pursue! Don't pursue!
For
Up against
two,
Spearman.
for $2, Mickey D's, I've decided.
Damn. Chatfish, I can't get Mickey D's. I couldn't even have wanted to.
I'm not giving chat the option of specifically what I order. It was just which venue am I getting it from.
Oh, you don't want to be adventurous, huh? He's like, no, no, we'll
No.
No.
Squidward would not call me adventurous. Actually, no, he would, because I get the same thing.
You want pickles and pineapple on your pizza. Wow, that's what you're getting.
Is McDonald's even still open around now?
A lot of the time it's 24/7.
Yeah,
Usually.
I'm gonna say the
Check 'em
drive-thrus are. The drive-thrus might be open.
For the glory of Start screaming. Wah! And they scream.
Yeah, yeah, those are like
Get out of there, Chatfishes! Go! Explorators!
Allegedly, according to online, local McDonald's is open 24 hours, which means the drive-thru's open.
Leave those beleaguered battle bravos. The glorious. Wait, what? I got stuck. I got stuck.
I'm not seeing anyone testing those two down. So I guess I'm getting Mickey D. I'll tell you how it is, kids. I'll be right back.
They're fleeing. Don't pursue them. Forum! No, just screams. Continue to pursue and chase the enemy down. Damn it, they're exiting the battle map. Run down as many as you can, chat. There we go. Perfect. Yes, good. Slaughter them like animals. Oh, no, you don't.
Gods be praised.
Keep killing, Chatfish.
Here and now they flee.
as I deliberately ignore your orders.
Good, Chet, good. We should keep slaughtering them all beautifully. Mickey D's it is, says Chadley. Everyone's getting Mickey D's. Chatfish, open up a McDonald's next to Kib, next to my apartment. So when I open my patio window, he's like, hello, what do you want? I'll be like, I want a large fry, and that's it. I could go for large fry, right?
No, you got small.
I don't need ketchup. No, I don't need ketchup. I got my own ketchup. I got my own spicy ketchup. Like, what the fuck does he mean by spicy ketchup? Just quickly slaughter them all. Making sure that very few of them survive. Oh, no, you don't. Ah, that hit me.
I think you got it as much as you could. Oh, you missed one.
Everyone we capture or kill is one less to go. Ooh.
Heroic victory, worthy of Roman arms.
We did it. We slaughtered them like animals. And so we just keep doing that. We keep getting veterancy and experience on our armies, and the enemy gets weaker and weaker.
Victory and glory!
Financially speaking, they won't be able to compete with us because of our economic trade power that we have established.
Also, once they get your better units out, you'll be able to just grind through them.
Map information for trade, right?
Regretfully, we must decline.
Bitch.
Just do trade rights then.
Yeah, I know.
A most generous proposal.
A most generous proposal.
Regretfully, we must decline.
They just don't want to give. It's not the biggest thing in the world. You can get that later. You're so far away.
Yep. Our trade lanes now grow in power, Chatfish.
Now, your only problem is pray they don't bring that other full stack over. It's on the other side of the channel.
I mean, I want them to. I want to kill it.
But you gotta cover that army first.
Yep, which is why we're going to have these troops move forward and occupy to the south, while this army returns to the city and will replenish at the city. We'll start with the Equites Exploratores. Actually, you know what? No. The Equites Exploratores are just honestly not really good.
They're not good.
We'll disband them. They're scout troops, and honestly, scout troops can go to hell. I mean, that's for like scouting the campaign map is what you should be doing with those guys. But I've got spies. So instead, we can use that manpower to basically restore. We'll start with the melee front first. Restore the melee front completely. And that'll be our primary goal.
Well, luckily, replenishment is 0 turns, so you can replenish all those in one.
Yep, not only that, but I'm going to occasionally drip feed a unit from this city over here to basically disband to get the population to go up. And then I'll just recruit a new one over here so it's ready. So that way the city's getting constant replenishments of new manpower. The city's also building.
Once they get those better cap up, it's gonna take time, but you'll be able to get into a situation where you can push.
A new homeland.
Unfortunate.
The Grthungi Papontis. And the Hephilite Bactria. The Hephilite Bactria is far in Bactria, so we don't really care about them.
This is our Rome Remaster mod, Game Enjoyer Mark 1.
Yep. Okay, let's see. Any new committenses? Not yet. But slowly, this army is going to be filled with elite troops, and then it will eviscerate our adversaries. This army is now fully replenished and may now retake positions defensively along the bridge.
The unfortunate thing is, the AI doesn't really have to worry about PopCap as much as you.
That's fine. We will attrition them. That's our primary objective. So there might be more factions off to the right. I'm not entirely sure.
Those are going to be the Horseman factions.
Yeah, they're going to have settled. I think I'm going to instead head to North Africa and Spain.
Yeah, you're not even close to being ready to face those horse archers yet.
Oh, I'm not interested in fighting anybody from over there.
Yeah, what you ideally want is for the West Roman Empire and the barbarians to tire each other out so you could take it all from them.
What are you talking about? I'm role-playing. I'm not in it to become the emperor. Not yet. So you had to roleplay it until they actually collapse, and then they're like, oh, well, I guess I'm the only one left standing. I guess I gotta fix one myself. Right now, you know, we're understanding. Honorius had to pull back his legions, and so now we have to defend ourselves. I am a kind and generous kid. For now. But that's only for now. That's not gonna last forever.
Not for later. For now.
Another mine. Mine will give us a flat income bonus, which again is a W. It just gives us a flat income. After we get that, though, we want to get that barracks so that we can replenish troops in that city directly. Alright, we can have two.
You can at least get to commit to 10 days or juniors. I think it's your early tier decent troops. That'll still be a lot.
Yes, the juniors are better. They're better than the base dudes. But I'm definitely focusing on getting the commit to tenseis. The juniors are not terrible, but they're not particularly great either. They're
you don't
better.
Want them, ideally.
Yes, we want to basically get a professional
a lot
army.
They're half the cost, but again, you can't worry about that right now. You need quality.
So we're going to have these units return south so they can retrain with better armor. Hey, what? Oh, that's the...
You can do it for general also.
Man, I wonder if there's a mod that adds naval combat to Rome 1. I know there were a couple of devs trying. Because if they could add that, that'd be perfect.
It's really hard. Because I know some modders are trying, but again... There's only so much you can do unless you could go into the hard code and mess with it.
Your Honor, you are mistaken, sir. At once, without delay.
There's the Goths.
I might have to head out. I'll see y'all later.
Take care, little fuzzy. He's like, fuzzy.
Everyone fuzzer.
He just falls over dead. Ooh. Okay. Get those troops fully upgraded. Slowly waddling down to Iberia. Establish contact with the Goths.
A most generous proposal.
A most generous proposal. A most generous proposal. The Eastern Romans lie below us. So make contact with them. What? Hadrianopolis is occupied by Thraco-Romans. A rebel faction. Interesting. Eastern Roman Empire might be in a bit of a pickle. Okay. We're almost ready for war. Gotta upgrade those horsies. Actually, I should send him back to be upgraded as well. Oops, wrong button. So what we want to do is upgrade all the units so they have the max tier stuff, basically. That way, they get bonuses from better armor and better weapons. We're doing pretty damn good, Champfishes. Get all those queued. We're doing good. How goes the religious conversion of this bucket land? Like bucket lead. And Champfishes will live here. They are being slowly converted. We didn't leave any pagan structures up, did we? No. Not from what I can tell. It is being converted, but the conversion process is painfully slow. Okay. Now with this, I'm going to actually have this army march south immediately. The reason for it, chat, is we're going to have this army get fully retrofitted and upgraded with better armor and weapons. Which will, again, mean that both armies statistically will perform even better. Then we're going to launch our counteroffensive. What's this? The Kushano-Kitterite kingdom has fallen. The once mighty people have been defeated. An obstacle on the path to glory has been removed, but maybe only to be replaced by those that removed it. Whoa. What does that mean, kid? Chatfish don't know. Chatfish don't know nothing.
Chatfish know everything. You just lie about Chatfish all the time.
And this really gets destroyed.
Why would I be destroyed? I'm defending the Chatfish.
That's how many troops we
I
can
prove they know
upgrade.
everything. Look at me.
Biggie.
You're fat. I don't like you. Give me to me.
We want to build up a garrison of a couple of milites to just hold the territory.
I returned. I see you're not dead yet.
We aren't.
You could be dead.
The drive-thru was completely open, so I was able to go through quickly.
You like? Would you like specifically this burger? You're like, I would like specifically that burger. And they gave you an old burger.
It was the right burger, but you didn't ask for fresh. You didn't. It's just sitting there fucking sad. Zucchini seed.
Tibbs, you'd be the type of person, it's like, okay, guys, we close in 5. And it's like, peels in, runs out. I'd like to order some food.
Oh my
And you
god.
hear in the background, God damn it!
Oh, I want 5 double cheeseburgers, 6 McDoubles, 30 fucking god. No, it was like, but that's the same thing. I don't care. You heard me. If I had fuck you money, I might do it because I know what it's like, and I want to see what it's like.
That
from the
reminds me of a
others'
video I
perspective.
saw where it's like, I don't know the language, but I can feel his pain. Some guy walks up, starts ordering food, and you can hear in the background just some guy screaming. He's like, ah! Because they were about to.
Damn it!
Yep.
Yes.
Okay, so our army is almost fully trained. No. And then we launch our counteroffensive, chat. We've turtled, we've waited, we've been patient. But we can't launch it yet. We have to finish upgrading. For one more turn, and get 1 Roman ballista. Delicus. Alright, as governor, I want you to step out so I have room to recruit that unit. There we go, get out of here. Unfortunately, our king is getting fucking old, though, Squeal. He's 50. Artorius.
You're gonna die of old age.
Emperor dropped some. They have 2 full fucking stacks up there.
I'm gonna use your restroom real quick.
I don't think he will. Craps on Squealy's mouth. He's just a craps. He died that day, by the way. Okay, one more turn. One more turn. Make contact with Eastern Roman Empire's established trade. What the fuck? ERE's in trouble, boys. Oh my god. The Gurthunki are migrating.
I would say, I believe this is called a migration.
I forgot how terrifying migrations were in Barbarian Invasion. They are fucking horrifying. These guys are like, what? What do you guys see up there? Why are you so scared? It's like, dude, you're so fucked. Like, what's happening? What's happening?
Awaiting your command without delay. Honor.
Oh my god, Chatfish. The fucking Barbarian Invasion is beginning in the ERE. It's over, Chatfish. Can we get an F for the ERE? Can we get an F for the ERE? The ERE are cooked, chat. Hearing sizzling noises, chat just looks over. Oh, they have 2 full stacks. How can your economy support that? Big thinkies. Cheaty pants. Alright, do we want a Christian church? No. We want to get the military stables first. Oh my god, what the fuck are those? Medium arquebulisteries? Okay, they just look goofy. Federati archers? Okay. We've got a ballista now. It's time to begin the march north. Time to begin the conquest of Britannica. Well, the Roman world burns everywhere else. Oh god, they're getting kind of cranky. More milites to make them less cranky would be ideal. I like how taxes are low and you guys are being big babies.
What's the other stuff affecting it?
Large mines.
Well, we're...
This is a different town.
Religion differs from... Oh, okay.
This one's the one that's mostly affected. And I believe it's the religious factor. Yep. It's basically... Barbarian Invasion made religion very hot button in this game. Alright, would not be a bad idea to get mercenaries in general, just to bolster our unit strength. But we'll hold off on mercenary recruitment until we're ready.
Mercenaries!
Alright, Constantinople should be right around the corner. Oh no, it's called Byzantium right now. Okay. Trade rights, map information, and an alliance perhaps? Okay, no.
It's like, and an alliance? No. And an alliance? Okay.
Okay, we've established trade relations with the Byzantines. Or no, they're not called that. The Eastern Roman Empire. Now to make our way over to the Sassanids. There's a Visigothic diplomat. These diplomats are seeing shit along their journey. Oh shit, he can't actually cross. There's no crossing there. Fuck. Well, turn around.
Welcome, friend.
I want map information for map information. And I will offer you money. I will give you literally 3,000. Just so I have that, so I can barter with everyone. Are you seriously?
Would you consider
They want 7,000. Okay, you know what? I'll take it.
our thanks?
Because this will be huge while they're still functioning. Because now we know where all the capitals of each city is. We also know that the Western Roman Empire, strategically speaking, is in a great deal of control of actually Germania. They're doing not too terribly, though it looks like the Illyrian region is in danger. There's a lot of Illyrio rebels over there.
Illyrian.
They have also lost a lot of control of the North African regions. So it looks like they're actually losing that. They also have no control of Sicily or Sardinia or Corsica. Or the Baleares. Which is interesting. It tells us a great deal about the goings-on. But we learned the key locations of multiple cities. And that is well worth its weight in gold. Okay, next turn we continue our march north, and then we press into Alden. We lay siege to Alden to bait their armies into an attack for a large epic battle where we will strike them all down in one fell swoop. It would be ideal if they launched a counter-offensive now, or an offensive.
It seems like they're building up, and if they're building up that much, what they're building up is generally low quality, but it'll swarm you.
It'll get you.
We're up for map information, because we know a decent chunk of map information, and we're going to offer a payment of 3,000 denarii and see what they ask for. If they ask for 7,000, I'll take it, because a map of the ERE Empire will also be very useful.
Would you consider
Actually, that's not as expensive.
our thanks?
Alright, now we know a great deal. They've lost control of Egyptus. Eastern Roman Empire is not doing swimmingly. Okay, well, that's interesting. We'll head towards Armenia, I guess, next. Oh, there's a bunch of dudes here. Lombardies, Sassanids. I have a diplomat here. It's the Sassanid rebels, specifically. And the Western Roman Empire having a representative here as well. Well, making contact with those Sassanid rebels for map information would still be pretty useful.
Would you consider
I hate them.
our thanks?
The Sassanid rebels control a large chunk of territory, actually. They control this and this. Is it possible to turn on faction alignments? No. We can kind of see them, but you can't see, like, the factions that own territories. They own a bunch of cities over here you can see on the Shmeenish map.
The Shminish map?
Alright, with that bit of information, we've established more trade. Our trade income should be probably, I think it's probably capped, if I had to guess, because our...
You probably have a max number of trade port or trade lanes used.
Yep, which means we need to get the dockyard upgraded as soon as possible. And Londinium. Population growth from a temporary camp? No, that's not worth having. Christian chapel instead. What I am going to do is I'm going to...
General! March! General! Onward!
Okay, we're going to leapfrog a little bit, and then we're going to lay siege to that city next turn. This is the Great War in the North, chat. This will hopefully end the war. Little Storm Rat's just looking at me. I just like wrap him out of the bucket. He's like, ah! He screams as I slide him into the pocket of despair. The pocket of despair. Lay siege to it from here. Construction of siege rams immediately. And we can launch an attack now because we have the Roman ballistas. Do not enable AI control. Okay, siege army. Alright, we should be able to take this city. Its garrison is pitiful.
And they only have one ranged unit? Yeah, you're gonna mop things up. Alright, no, this Pictish... Either way. If they're javelins, they're not long range, so you're still fine.
Look at that shit.
Let us offer prayers to the gods for victory.
There's a whoop praying over there.
Ourselves to the teeth, just in case the gods aren't listening.
Pray to the gods, but arm yourself in case they're not listening.
Fucking
We
great.
make our own destiny then.
Chatfish have to pay to turn on AI control. $10 per battle. It'll turn on AI control for allied armies.
I was about to say that better be per battle.
Yes, because it's basically like, okay, that's $10 for me to lose an army, or risk losing an army.
They will try to keep us at bay and take the coward's way of bombarding us with missiles. We must grasp them by the sword.
The coward's way ignores the fact that's the exact fucking thing you're gonna do to them.
Yeah.
And I know that they can be beaten. It's a pity that they still have to learn this lesson. Another one of our armies is nearby and ready to fall upon the enemy. There is no shame in fear. There is only shame in letting fear rule you. Try not to look scared, and you'll find bravery in your heart.
I think lines like that only happen if you have a decent number of units that, on average, have low morale.
Oh my fucking god, hands.
Run! Move! Move! Quickly!
Your reinforcements have arrived. This is hopeful news indeed.
It's 6 ballistas, because I like how Remaster has experimental unit counts, so the armies are fucking giga huge.
I'm gonna say that is disgusting that you have 6 ballistas in one unit. Because it also means you have the ammo for 6 ballistas. Unless that's the same, and you just go through ammo faster. I don't know how I feel about that as a balance thing.
Oh my god. Oh! Give my camera back.
Yeah, it's like that. Yeah, like that would be a battlefield cutscene right there. Honestly, wait for them to form up at the gate.
They're coming.
They won't come out, trust me.
Move the crossbowmen forward. Oh, that the
Dude,
models,
so here's the
because
thing.
they're upgraded, they have the medieval 2 thing. Their armor's actually upgraded.
If you want to be
That's
really
cool.
autistic,
They
you
have leather.
don't move them up all at one time. You do it one at a time, because then the AI doesn't view them as that much of a threat. And basically, they won't charge out, or they're not as likely to charge out and attack you.
Oh my god, the rest of the army won't come in. God damn it.
Because you're at unit cap.
Damn it.
Roman military engineering triumphs once more. The walls are down. Order your
You see
men
why I
on to
turn it off
victory.
every time? It's like, goddamn, that's annoying. I can see
Fire
it's broken.
flaming shot. Chapter, sir, yes, sir. Pachoo, pachoo.
Fire warning shot.
Bucket fish, bucket fishy, bucket fishy.
The time before control large armies. Yes, it was a time.
Alright, open up that wall there. Man, I wish they'd remaster Rome 2 or Medieval 2. They did such a good job. Besides like the UI thing and like the campaign map graphics being ugly, that's about it. And that's
And also not making a toggle for Battlefield cutscenes.
all things considered, it's a superior experience. Because again, camera controls, unit sizes, they fixed a lot of movement bugs, but again, there's only so much they could do. Apparently there were some certain hard-coded things they couldn't adjust. Choo. Choo. Who's got that gate open?
And Senate tax reward units not working.
Roman
Even yet, CA.
Engineering triumphs once more. The walls are down. Order your men on to victory.
We're gonna chip away at them. Move the ballistas up. My goal is to chip
Just
away
remember,
at them.
you do have 41 minutes.
Yep, I know. I'm gonna get the cheaper, chaffier units.
The only thing to remember is that units that do recover from battle, the units that get casualties first are the first replenished.
Just trying to chip away at those guys.
Oh yeah, I get it.
Celtic Kerns. Alright, I think they're pulling back.
They'll keep doing the thing where they run away and come back, run away and come back.
There we go. I like that too, don't you?
I mean, Conan has good music.
Actually, I don't know what this track is from. It might be.
I'm assuming Conan. Okay, calm down, dude. We're being attacked! Outside the walls, no one's charging.
It's the towers.
If you run next to them, you should capture them.
Our soldiers have captured the walls! Now is the time to press on and capture this place!
Oh my god, unit pathing's so much better in this than it was in vanilla. It's not even funny. Because you can actually click and drag things. Come on, boys, fire! Pachoo! No, no, almost ate the wall. Oh my god, they're gonna eat so much shit, it's not even funny. Whoop! Yep, they're cooked. They've had enough. Right. Time to advance forward. Move these boys in.
Okay, those are some really aggressive chimes.
This might be Conan. It had a lot of weird, goofy things in it.
It is true. And remember, Chad, if you ever think Conan music sounds weird, Lord of the Rings music would not have happened without Conan.
It's entirely based on it. Same for the cinematography that Peter Jackson used for Lord of the Rings. It only became that way because of the Conan movie from the 80s.
Yep, so love it or hate it, if you love Lord of the Rings, you have to at least respect where they got their inspirations from.
Can I get in here?
Usually Siege can't.
Okay, so Siege is not...
You'll basically have to get as close as you can to the walls and start shooting. Think you fucked up and you fucked up bad. Think we should watch the Conan movie.
Oh man.
Chat ready to die for Roman? Romans? Like, eh. And they start screaming. Yeah, they start screaming.
The slow creep up the hill until they charge you at like the one point you decided to move your troops.
Basically, I'm just trying to get my boys in position.
I think they're like at the perfect angle that your ballistas can't reach them.
The crossbows can't either. But they can't arc.
Nope. In situations like this, bows are better than crossbows.
Yep, for arcing purposes.
General. Attack quick, General.
Chatfish! Attack quickly, Chatfish!
Attack quickly! Reposition!
At the double! I be moving. You be moving?
What'd they do? Oh,
Okay, here we go.
you're not that kind of work.
Oh my god, are they doing what I think they're doing? Oh my god, beautiful. What the? Ah, my eyes! They're using missiles! Just like, eep. That's weird.
Odds who fill the heart of the enemy general with fear. Now he flees the field like a
No, he
coward.
flees.
Oh my god, what is with that unit? Celtic medium cav have some weird graphical bugs. Alright, there we go. Only 9 casualties. Not bad. Good, Chaffish, good. More of the Britannic Isles falls to our righteous fury. We're just gonna occupy them. I'm gonna go in here and start dismantling things that are cringe. Such as the religious building. Christian shrine? Okay, you're based then. I forgive you. Repair the walls.
You don't know. You don't know yet, Chips.
This town is cranky again. More milites. Okay, then we got this guy. He's working his way through there. How many trade partners do we have? Finances and famery. We have a decent chunk of trade partners, actually. 3 enemies. The Saxons we are at war with, but I have yet to see them anywhere. I think they're probably up here still. We could launch a counter-invasion to Scandinavia. Uh-oh. They're sieging. And then they're going to attack this army. Which will stand alone, if that's the case. Withdraw the army. This is going to be a risky maneuver. Fucking Jaffish. We're going to lay siege to this city as a counter siege. And then, not only are we going to do that, we're going to recruit every fucking mercenary I can get my goddamn fingers on. To fill up that army with as many fucking dudes as possible. Then, or see if we can't force them to attack. Do they even have siege equipment yet? We're definitely outnumbered by a lot of dudes. Mythic's like, my people! He just screams.
My peoples!
But they have no way to actually do anything to us.
The ferryman will be busy today. The enemy have brought more men to the fight.
But I have ballistas. Are they exiting the map? I swear to God. We have to run the timer out, depending on what they do. God damn it, they're over there. They don't have siege equipment. Well, I mean, the towers are getting free kills, so that's a W. Okay, if you're gonna go over there, then I'm gonna go over here too. So we can play with each other. Now, crossbowmen really can't arc, which is a bit unfortunate if you ask him. But even if we ended a draw, if we kill anybody, that's a W. There's a whole dead body. So, what? I'm gonna start screaming.
No, if you let them stand there, your towers will eventually like rack up a decent amount of kills. If you form your guys up better, yeah, they can start getting shots over the wall.
Crossbowmen are very direct in this game, so I'm not entirely sure about that. Yeah, no.
That's why I said you have to like kind of like angle them right. Like if they're too close to the wall, they won't do it.
No, I mean, I think in this one, if I remember right, like the walls are actually just tall enough. But you... Oh, good, we can chip away at them. Pick this light swordsman.
I like how it says at war.
Yeah, we're
It's like, yeah, no shit. They're the enemy. Yeah, I know why. It's because there can be allied units on the field. It's just funny that they word it that way.
Oh no.
I think you realized what you did.
Oh my fuck.
I don't think you should be using your ballista if that's what's going to accidentally happen every now and then.
Just be careful. We'll
Or-
walk from this side. Because it's too good of an opportunity to get some free kills
Oh, yeah.
and weaken their overall combat strength.
What is their siege unit?
They don't have any. I just counterattacked them before they had it built.
Oh, okay, no, yeah, I had to click away for a second, so I didn't see that you attacked them.
Turns are not
Only downside is
terribly
you're
big
wasting
for it.
ballista on trash units.
Kills are kills, as far as I'm concerned.
Sure, but your ballista only have so much ammo, and their damage is better put to use on higher tier units.
We can read our 2 units over here.
Would explosive shots? Oh no, good.
Flaming
You are
shot.
using explosive shot. Or yeah, flaming, not explosive. If you had explosive shot, that'd be fucking great.
Yeah, now we're chipping into them.
What would you attach to a ballista to make it explosive?
A bomb. Stupid.
Squee-wee! And Squilly just sits there.
I'm just mean like, how do you detonate it when it hits the ground? That's all I'm saying.
A more serious answer would be a timed fuse.
Fair enough.
That did a lot better. Taking out some of actually dangerous units.
Okay, we're about to run out of ammo. I think we're out. Yeah, that's pretty good. Because we killed a decent chunk of them now. So even triggering this battle now is still good. And now we just have to sit here with waiting the timer out, which is fine. The tower will slowly chip away at the little dudes. Ugh.
Be grateful it's not fucking Rome 1, where those towers were fucking brutal.
I wish they were brutal. It would help me quite a bit.
Saying.
But it's only a barbarian town, so it's kind of shit. Because the barbarian towers kind of suck. Slowly killing them. Pew! 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 And fucking falls over. Ooh. Towers are shooting them. Alright, time to pee real quick while this tower shoots. 15 minutes, but we're on speed 3, so that'll be over pretty quick. Top right's the timer, little fishy.
Little bitches. Jet bitches. How you feel, Chatfish, knowing that Kip has abandoned you again? This time, willingly. Is he not? He's not even asleep. Kib, bad streamer. That's true. That's true. Kib, bad streamer TM.
As we sit here.
We realize that Kib was just like us, lazy. Bad streamer.
It's sad, but this is how some battles in like the early Total Wars were. It's like, okay, I've done what I can cheese now. Now we sit here and wait until it's like draw.
Chatfishies, just like fishy history.
Now it's gonna be
Chatfishies.
funny.
That's my screen. That's all I have.
Is it once the timer runs out? It's like, yeah, your army just dies now because you decided to attack.
Oh my
They
god,
burned all
we
their
did-
food.
they burned off. They're just dead. Ooh. I like to imagine there's just a single Chatfish in here reloading his crossbow. It's like, Finn's getting tired. He's slowly killing them. He's killed like 10 of them since like waiting.
Oh yeah.
Which, honestly, in my opinion, this is still pretty good because the total number you can see they had 6,000 men deployed to the battle, and they've lost a
They
couple
lost
hundred.
about a couple hundred, yeah. Whittle over. And that's their frontline troops too that they lost. A decent chunk of them.
Soon all be dead, and then the Chatfishies will celebrate. Like,
You know, I'm partially wondering if maybe instead of crossbows, if you want to just build ballista instead.
ballista are pretty good because they can lob over, and they come in teams of 6 ballista units, which is pretty solid. Drawing about rock, paper, scissors. 228 enemy casualties inflicted upon the
Oh,
enemy.
hey, look, Kibbs, look, it's a stat that it's so nice to see. Casualties inflicted.
I know, right? And we can see that most of it's ascribed to the Roman ballistas, and the towers don't get kills, so, you know.
Yep. I fucking hated when they got rid of that because they wanted to hide how much fucking friendly fire archers were getting. Or giving.
What about Chatfish? Chatfish is scared. They say to Kib, looking at Kib, being scared. Alright, chat. With this siege, we're going to construct a battering ram. And we'll see what they do.
Now, the downside is, because you shot your wall, that's permanent damage on the wall until you get that fixed. Yep, that's what I figured.
That's good.
The funny thing is, you can just retreat. You can retreat once.
I'm going to retreat in the hopes that it'll reduce the amount of troops that can attack us. That actually gives us an opportunity.
Yeah, he was out of movement, so that was perfect.
So now we can divide and conquer here.
Unironically, you actually will be able to walk away and support your army. Yeah, I would attack that army. Because you can double team it with 2 armies.
Yep. And now we've isolated this army in the south. Captain Kalgakis is finding Bulgios' army with massive bulges. She's like, what the fuck? And start screaming. Alright, chat. I will allow the AI to control my army, only because it will sandwich them faster. Now we're going to use the barbarians.
And ironically, it'll
mercenaries
basically
as
let
a
you have
vanguard.
double.
Yep. Scorched bucketfish. Like, what the fuck? Right.
Yeah, Mythic, I've done that before. A lone unit kiting an enemy around a settlement defense.
All battles are grim. Best you can hope for is to hurt the other side more than they hurt you. My priests have watched the skies, and the birds in all the heavens move in our favor. Such good portent should never be ignored. And draw strength from this fact. The enemy are so loathed that no ally can be found to support them. There is no advantage in numbers to either side. Therefore, skill and courage will be the keys to this day's battle. Yet,
Also
for all
arrows.
that, we are the stronger within
Many
ourselves.
arrows.
We are the greater warriors.
You're the greater Chatfish.
They may take the high ground, but that will not be enough to save them. Take heart, for another army is close by and even now marches to our aid. And before we start, just remember, they are more scared of us, true Romans to a man, than we are of them.
As your fucking barbarian always, yeah, we're Roman.
Oh! Start screaming.
I also find it funny, he said they're taking the high ground, and I'm looking at the ground, it's like, sure, technically, for, like, a little bit. Yes, Sturmrat, you can set the AI's aggressiveness, like, you can tell them to be defensive, so they don't just fucking suicide charge. So when they get on the map, you should set them to defensive so they don't, like, suicide your army. That said, though, it looks like they're going to come in on their right flank in the back.
Yep, there's our allied troops marching in the background right over there. They're hustling, like, we'll come to help. The little fishes, waddling, fat, morbidly obese. Ooh, barely fit them. The barbarian's going to make up the immediate vanguard.
Hombres are on the map, so...
Yep, they've entered the field. Reinforcements have arrived.
How did you change their aggressiveness?
Oh, that's medieval 2, sadly. That's not a feature of medieval Rome.
Honestly, I think there was... Yeah. Even then, I think there was just like a button pressed.
Enemy will engage goofily. But it's important that we lock and engage, fishies. Get up there. Destroy the enemies of humanity.
Yeah, no, they was suicide charge your general, so you better fucking support their cav.
Get over there. They just run away. Yeah. Little chatfishes. No! He died! Chatfish, he's down! The heir has perished!
Gibbs is not paying attention to his generals. He's letting them die.
Absent chatfishes! In that case, this unit's cooked. Get in there. Kill her! And start screaming. Units are fleeing across the map. We need to grab them. And we're doing a classic running the fuck off the field as fast as they fucking can. Mercenaries are sucking up most of the damage. Alright, that unit's got that one. Good. Ugh. Just kill as many as we can.
Do you think they'll ever, like, have they actually pushed God of War 1, 2, and 3 to PC yet, or are they...
Nope.
Do they have any plans of doing that?
No announcements. I would have talked about it if there was. Sony probably will at some point. But the thing is, a lot of these big corporations don't think old games will actually sell.
Even though they always do.
Like, apparently GOG had to talk to Capcom and basically have a huge, like, speech to them to even convince them to try. They were so uncommittal about the whole, like, making...
Our entire fucking marketing scheme is built around selling old games. Yes, they sell.
The thing is, they think that only people will want remakes as the superior version was the quote. And that they didn't believe that anybody would want to play the old versions because they were mechanically and graphically inferior.
It's like, heaven forbid someone actually just have a preference for the older, like, visual aesthetic. Because it turns out sometimes people look at the new thing and it's like, I think that is fucking worse.
So this was a catastrophic battle.
Yes, because Kib sent his fucking heir to his death.
So,
Thinking about it, yeah.
basically, if you've ever seen Lord of the Rings, which most of you have, Theoden, aka Arturius, is now basically saying no father should have to bury his own son, and that's
Then all
what
the
he's doing.
fucking no, but then all the fucking generals around him, it's like, yeah, but dude, why'd you tell him to charge, Denethor?
You did that. You.
You did. No, don't tell him that.
I like how Kib's just feet.
Yeah, Boltios died at 31, so Artorius' son died.
Yeah. I also like how you completely missed the dig that I sent.
They actually transferred the heir to Motius, which means Segavax and Togo Demonus will not be the next to in line.
On the bright side, your heir is now younger, so they have a better chance to get up or get their stats up.
Yes, because Borg, that's a whole decade younger, pretty much. 9 years. Chaffishy, and then they explode.
Unironically, that's like the only upside, because 30 is still very usable in the game.
That obliterated that army behind you.
On the bright side, you can just tell one of your generals to just go to the other army.
Yeah. Big thinky.
Now we need to send.
Or you can just attack and get potentially a man of the hour and just get a free general.
Put some mercs in here.
I will have to be going to bed.
Bye, little
Have a good
kid.
night, everyone.
Later.
He's gonna piss off as soon as I do that. He didn't. Okay. This is the epic battle in the north, finally. The enemy's leader, Telocron of Delaridia, is basically going to be fighting Artorius. Artorius is going to be trying to avenge his son's death. This will determine the war for Scotland's region. The Pictus region at this period is what that would be probably called, or Pictland, I don't know. Pictonium or something, I don't know. Based on Roman names.
Brave warriors! I have won great renown through leading men to victory. I see no reason to change the habits of a lifetime today. This morning, an eagle circled the camp 3 times, then flew towards the rising sun. Such a portent can only mean a good day for us today.
That's what you said last time. Your son died that one.
They stand alone. No friend has come to this place to die for them. Does this not say something about their honor? They're standing among nations. Are you men enough to win this battle? Are you equal to the challenge? If you are, then plunder and loot await. This is the last obstacle in our way before the city walls. Win here, and you can stroll to your prize.
Yay, rape and plunder, yay!
Jet's so happy. Jared, we want to wait people, Kib. Fucking. Okay. Okay. Chatfish always share too much information. Okay, and then we switch to Flaming Shot. Cavalry on the right, cavalry on the left, with Motius there. Reinforcing army is arriving from the south.
Arrived! This is hopeful news indeed! The enemy have brought up reinforcements in a pathetic attempt to save themselves.
Our heroic reinforcements, their cringe reinforcements. Chatfish. That's all horsies. Allied troops are marching in as fast as they can. The enemy will be in range soon. I'm a little bit worried that they're not
No
going to
better at Skull Summit.
advance into the combat. Alright, firing. There we go, now we're laying into them. We're lobbing shit at the enemy. Good shit, good. Kill them all. Ooh, that unit's getting fucking properly squicked. Oh my fucking god. What are you guys doing? Stop that! No, Gib, we wiggle.
Your units will do that occasionally. It is very fucking infuriating.
Yeah, we're really fucking hosing them good, Chatfish. Our allies are going to just rush in there because they're not going to form up next to me because that's how the allies work in this game. Again, we are pelting them.
You just looking at your AI friends. Stand here. Use ranged weapons. Charged. God damn it.
No!
Charge general into spear formation. Killing family tree.
Oh my god, they would do that.
Gibbs, you literally did that with your family member last
I don't know
time.
what
You never knew we could talk.
I would never do that. Enemy reinforcements on the woods.
Chat, pull up the clip. Pull up the clip with him killing his own general.
The enemy army's in full retreat.
Alright, that's it. Next time at this fucking store, I'm getting glue. So I can fucking glue my stupid headset. Because it keeps popping every single time I move my head around a little bit. Because it's that band on top of the, or that rubber bit on top of the band connecting the two bits of the headset.
The enemy's front line is in a total collapse.
The only nice thing is because the AI is controlling those units, you don't have to micromanage them.
Yeah, the enemy's in a full fucking retreat. They've shattered. I do love how natural battles feel, and I also like how they're retreating with units that are actually at health.
That is the one thing about the earlier ones that I did appreciate. The issue is they fucking ran away too much in Rogue.
They're a little bit too chicken shit, but it's a little bit realistic.
Here's the issue, yes, but the issue is that the army on the battle or on the campaign map would attack you, and then they would run into combat. That was the issue that pissed me off.
Enemy army is in flight. Pursue them and drive them from the battlefield.
This is catastrophic for them. Nope, they're gonna make it out. Unleash hell! Just beep. You know, just scream. Boy, boy, boy.
Is in flight.
No,
Pursue them
no,
and drive them
Chatfish.
from the battlefield.
I was like, oh my god.
I will remind chat, this is still YouTube.
There we go. Good. Ouch.
All Rome will be
I was really hoping that last volley. It's like, your general has fallen.
Ooh. Fucking Christ.
Just like, okay, we're restarting the turn.
Victory and glory! Orders? Imperator, prepare for battle. Begin the siege.
Time to finish the fight. Finish what we started. For our son! For Baloney! His name was Baloney, as far as I'm concerned, chap. Like, Baloney! Baloney! After this, we
morning
invade
took the
Ireland.
auspices, and the liver has seldom been so clear. This is most wonderful. A triumphant outcome to our battle is guaranteed. And draw strength from this fact. The enemy are so loath that no ally can be found to support them. We are here to rescue the good folk of this settlement. Their position is hopeless. The count of their troops pitiful. But remember that the base curve still has a bite. They are strong in cavalry, but to what end? We have many spearmen, and this will counter that threat handily. Now then, look to your front. Mark your target when it comes!
Yes, this is called Scorched Earth for Barbarian Invasion.
The ferryman will be busy today. The enemy have brought more men to the fight.
An enemy reinforcing army. What do we have? Is it something we can run down? There's a spear unit. They're gonna have to move to this gate if they want to come this way. We're gonna ignore them. The spear unit alone makes me question it. What the fuck? We will spread the glory of Romano-British everywhere, chat. Glorious fishies. Fucking. It appears that we're going to have a intrusion on the left flank. Trying to smash that gate open, fishies. Oof. Now we switch fire to that. Alright, chat. Things are looking pretty good for us.
This is a bit ago. Yes, Battered Skull Summit. This is the mod.
Yep, called Scorched Earth for Barbarian Invasion. For Rome Remaster. We're currently tearing down a wall over there.
And using experimental unit size, which is why he has 6 ballistae.
Which means big fucking armies.
It means you only need like 1 ballistae to break down a wall instead of 2. Reliably.
As soon as that wall pops open, we pop open one more wall and then we're golden.
What are some of the standout features? I mean, it's still base barbarian invasion. So all
More
the stuff that
cities,
barbarian
more
invasion
stuff,
did.
more units, new buildings, new units, expanded faction rosters, more timelines, more campaign stuff. Like, in the current Rome remaster, you can play the Romano-British, but they suck because they have their unit roster's ass. But in this one, they have an expanded unit roster, just like all factions do. So the minor factions are more interesting now. I don't mind them going into the city. I just want to shoot them before they do. Whoa, whoa.
Roman military engineering triumphs once more. The walls are down.
Jesus.
Order your men on to victory.
Good. The barbarians are done.
It's the same engine as Barbarian Invasion.
They're reinforcing the
based
city,
off
but
just
they're
the,
not getting in for full health.
Which is based off of Rome engine.
Okay, if they're gonna be cheeky,
Yeah, keep going. Yeah, always remember, sound the horn before your cavalry charges so your general doesn't be like one of the first people into the fucking mosh pit.
ba-doop, ba-doop.
The enemy general flees. Press forward so the spirit.
Oh, the enemy general was in that that unit.
It's a captain.
Yeah, it's no one special.
There's the captain right there. Ooh, fucking dead.
These men fear us. It is time to press the attack.
Pull off.
Yep, no need to waste ammo on them.
We got baristas forward. Like, baristas. Travis get some coffee. When Travis drink coffee, they just swell up. I'm bloated. Good. After this, once Ireland falls, we'll have total control of the Britannic Isles. And then Chatfish will worship me as a divine god. A divine cube. I'm gonna pull back. Yes, they are. They will continually withdraw. We can use the ballista to secure more territory from the looks of it.
No, Sturm, that is not how ammo works in Rome 1 and Barbarian Invasion. Ammo is just something tied to the unit, so if you have one model left, that one model could use the ammo of the entire unit. It was only the later Total Wars that tied the ammo to the model. Unless I'm just misunderstanding your statement.
Surprise! This unit has a graphical bug for whatever reason. It seems to be their axe textures or sword textures occasionally.
Our soldiers have captured the walls! Now is the time to press on and capture this place!
Frankly, I think this was by far the best engine for the franchise. The subsequent ones felt wrong. Yeah, that's because Warscape is kind of jank and not in a good way.
Warscape is not a good engine. It's ass. There's something about these ones that are way more fun. Like, this is more fun than Rome 2 and
I like archers and just ranged units in general way better in this engine.
They behave more interestingly. More like archers, because they are more inaccurate. Like, crossbows need direct line of sight to fire, and better arcing angles. Like, the fact that the units part ways, the units to get through with these gaps is really cool. And then they resume their positioning. We are slowly down in those horsies. Alright, we're gonna try to navigate around it. That's a Celtic warlord, by the way.
Wait, everyone form up. Everyone form up first.
Alright, scoot in closer.
Actually, you probably should have told them to use their darts first, but oh well.
If they try to flank me, these crossbowmen just like pepper the shit out of them. Like, I'm fucking dead. God damn, this game is so good. Now this unit is now trapped. And getting chewed to pieces. It will not be able to evacuate.
Imagine you're one of those guys and that general's bodyguard being slowly surrounded.
That was the king. Hurry! Hurry! I'm freaking out. This guy's entering
Yes, Salem,
range.
this mod does seem to be pretty well made.
Just fucking pepper, and I'm like, whoa! Fucking Jesus Christ. Yeah, Barbarian Invasion is awesome. It's one of my favorite Total Wars. Plus, because it's always fun to be like a miner or play as like one of the Roman rebels and then fight big empires. Or try to hold them together as they fall apart. Like, He was completely fucking destroyed, pretty much. Arrest us. Oh my fucking god. Oh my god. So, oh Jesus Christ. That sucks. Ooh. Obliterated. That horse unit's gonna get closer. Oh my fucking god. Though they wish they hadn't, I'll tell you that much. No, just pepper them. Don't give chase. Oh, 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 oh! That's horrible.
Unfortunate.
Okay, what we do is we're just cautious, and we just cautiously erode them down. The enemy are down to 244 men of the 1,459 they had.
We could have at least been not enemies. Instead, you had to be dicks.
It started off
Attack me basically the first turn.
Yep. Now we just gotta hunt down the Saxons next, and our natural enemies historically, the Saxons being the big one. We will have if the Saxons invade now, they're fucked. Like we've solidified
Did you
and
say
built
these
up.
Saxons were kicked out of their own homeland.
They might be in like Scandinavia, but I haven't seen them. Or they might be in a migration status. In that case, that's horrifying. Because migration status in Barbarian Invasion is like 30 doom stacks. It's like...
So a faction doesn't get fucking knocked out immediately.
Yes, because they can't replenish until they settle again. Because the migration mechanic is a bit different in this one. Jesus Christ.
Just standing there.
Fucking oh my god. Oh my god. Good. Good. Just like, with you savages. And no savage noises. As you. Alright, now I can bring in our general. Fuck, that guy just got fucking pelted to death down there. Crossbowmen are awesome. I love crossbowmen. They do so much damage. Bowmen are great. Sword slingers, but crossbowmen are my favorite. That's why I made the Ashen Empire crossbowman focused. These crossbowmen are so good. Good night, little Mamu. Mamu! He's like, you know, just screams. Okay, they're just slowly piecemealing themselves. Boom, dead. Okay, we got this. Get in there and finish off those savage chatfish. I like how they chose to go that way. I don't even think the horses will beat the infantry. They will, the front ranks at least. Attitude double! Attitude double! Double!
Rapier says crossbow focused, you say.
I'm stabbing him.
This
Beautiful. That should hurt them pretty badly. The picture of that guy getting stabbed in the neck. He's fucked.
Victory and glory! Rome has conquered!
Alright, next up we need to get to Ireland. So, immediately,
Aye, Captain.
our navy is going to be dispatched
Yes, Captain.
around here.
General.
And this army is going to begin heading south.
Not making any watchtowers whatsoever.
Oh, I will. I'll be doing that all along the coast. Just need to start queuing things. Put that forward first. And then just queue up all that. And now we have control of the Greater Britannic region. This is very good.
He's the Romans that were abandoned in Britain.
Yes, we're the Britannic Romans. The West Roman Empire is our ally, but Honorius pulled back his legions to face against the barbarian incursions that are ongoing now. So we've been left to our own devices to hold Britannica in this mod. And so we've managed to repel the northern invaders and take out the Pictish. The Saxons have yet to launch any sort of invasion, so we're pretty lucky in that regard. And so I'm going to start construction of... How do I build stuff? Oh, that button. Is a valid position for a watchtower?
Forward. Onward. Build tower.
And then you're going to go around the top of this. Well, the other general is going to proceed to go down here and construct watchtowers along the coastal regions.
It's one of those things where, is it annoying? Yes, but it is important that you do it.
Yes, so that we can spot incoming invasions.
I have mixed feelings about how they change that later on. Where it's like if you control province, you just get vision.
How I would rework the system is you can just grab a detachment of troops under a command of a captain, and captains can do it. That'd be better.
Yeah.
Because then exploratores would serve a purpose. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
I'd also add more mechanics to captains moving around the map.
So Kib's question, how late are you going to go?
I think this is pretty good. We got control of Britannica.
Yes.
Now,
you did.
in the next stream, we're going to launch our invasion of Ireland.
The attack of Dublin.
Yep. And if we can do that and solidify this, we're going to go straight for
as
Scandinavia.
Because Dublin, as far as this area is concerned, is the only livable settlement in the entirety of Ireland.
Our spies over here, or our diplomat. See if we can find the Armenians. There we go, found the Armenians.
Speak o' the devil.
Would you consider?
Better Green Branch.
Our thanks.
I'm only agreeing
Yeah,
that
I was going to say
well
unifying the greater part of Britain is a decent stopping point.
Shit. I don't know if you can see this, because it doesn't really show you the factions. I don't know how to show it, like, just the nations. But, like, Armenia controls...
You had it for a bit. I don't know why you didn't notice.
You can't quite see, like, the other things, though. It's annoying. Alright, so, like, if I scroll on the map here, you'll see it in the mini-map a bit. Can I see it? The Armenians control all of this. So they're actually... The Sassanid Empire is imploding. You also have Byzantine rebels, I think, that seize control over here.
If the Sassanids are imploding, that actually would take off some of the pressure from the ERE.
Yep, the ERE has rebels that have lost control of Egyptus from the looks of it. Which is pretty bad. But we're going to go make contact with the Sassanids next, which we believe their city to be, according to intelligence, should be
Last
somewhere
intel
over here.
given, that is where they are. Whether that's still the case, who knows?
Yeah, 9 turns ago. Like, a lot of the intel we have on our maps are pretty out of date in certain areas. Like, 7 turns ago for that region. God only knows if the WRE actually is holding together as strong as it is. But yeah, this is a pretty solid mod. It's called Scorched Earth for Barbarian Invasion for Rome Total War Remaster. And I think it really adds a lot more flavor to this. Barbarian Invasion was always fun, but it felt a little empty. And that was one of my biggest grievances with Barbarian Invasion, especially like the miners. You either played like the major barbarians or you just played the miners. Or like you never played like like you couldn't play Britannica. And now this feels like this whole Britannica thing has been fleshed out quite a bit. So it's like this whole thing about holding this region. And then we can decide whether or not we want to remain loyal to the WRE as time goes on. Though I do think we'll launch an invasion of Scandinavia to take these regions here. And once we have that, then we can decide whether we want to strike into northern Germania and the lowlands, or maybe Chatfish want to betray the Western Roman Empire and fight a big empire and go to a massive fuck-off war. Because we're mad that we were betrayed by Honorius. We can even roleplay it and say that he's going to tax us or something.
And then you find out what he was doing with it, and it's like... no, then you find out what he was doing with it, it's like, Jesus Christ. Okay, maybe he wasn't a dick, but still, not cool.
Not cool. So we'll be popping into the Discord. Doman, I expect to see you in there with your squeaky ass voice. He's like, no. So we'll see you guys in the Discord, and we'll talk and hang out for a bit, and then I'll go to bed. I'm not allowed to stay up too late because.
No, you're not.
Yeah. So yeah, we'll just hang out, and I'm gonna take a look at some of the other factions, and I'll stream it in the Discord as a bonus. So I'll just call this Chatfish's Britannica. There we go. And we'll see you in the Discord, chat. Thank you for your generous donations and great job on making the daily and exceeding it to get to tomorrow's goal. See you shortly, chat. Bye.